What are we like?
Been an absolutely crazy trip. Huh?
You can say that again.
Yeah, I figured as much. I figured as
See,
much.
now what will be interesting is if my iPad automatically updates to when we go live.
I don't even know if my stream's gonna. Oh,
I
yeah, it did.
have no
Look at
idea.
that. Let's go. Welcome.
Are we live?
We are live. We are
We're
live from Prague, from Prusa. This is kind of crazy. Making Awesome 248. We are live. It is 6 o'clock at night. We're getting called nerds. That's pretty normal.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Yeah, it's normal. It's expected. If you guys are joining us, leave a like, get subscribed. We are going to be talking all about Formnext. Of course, the Core One L is sitting over here. We tried getting an INDX machine. We don't know where they are.
And trust me, we've looked.
Rob Lutter said, hopefully not on Spectrum Czechia. No, actually, we are on a gig symmetrical. This is the strongest stream we've ever done in terms of how much data we're sending. So, you know, thanks, Prusa. Check out Prusa. Oh, look at that. The next decade's here. Good morning from Japan. How you doing, sir?
Fantastic.
Yeah, so it has been a crazy couple of weeks. We were at Formnext last week. This week we're in Prague filming with Prusa. Prusa has sponsored our trip to come out, and it's one of those, like, if you don't ask if you can do something, the answer is always no. So we asked if we could do a podcast from the studio, and as long as we did it during the week, it was okay. So I said, well,
I said no.
Yeah, you said yes.
We're here now anyway. You can't stop us.
It just comes in and cuts the
They're
internet.
lying.
So, you know, it was one of those opportunities where it's like, well, you know, hey, why not? So thank you to Shane for hanging out with us. It is 6 p.m. here in Prague, so chances are we're going to be going for a couple of hours. Reliance 30 says, unplug internet, stop the stream. Tom Make says, new filament. No, this is old filament, actually. Those of you that, like, follow Prusa research well might know what we're holding. This is one of the, is it one of 1,000, I believe? Oh, this is a test. It's not even an official one. Of the Rainbow limited edition spools that came out, I think it was a couple of years back.
I've never seen them before. It was actually quite interesting to see.
Yeah, it's a pretty spool. But it's one of those, like, if you buy it, how can you print with it, right? Like, how can you print with it?
I don't think I could. Like,
Yeah, I don't
bearing
think
in
I
mind,
do.
like, how limited edition it is.
It's like, what do you...
It's one of those you keep on the wall.
Right.
Because the moment you turn it into anything else, it's reduced its value.
Oh, Tom makes it look like Peek or Peck. If it looked like Peek or Peck, it'd be going into my bag, okay?
Yeah, it wouldn't have been here. It would have been here for the first 3 seconds and slowly
It would have just, like, disappeared. Yeah, no big deal.
But we have seen Peek and Peck today.
Yes, we've seen quite a bit of it today.
It was,
Yeah.
I was having eyes on that.
What's, there's TPU. I'm trying to see what else is over there. I see PCCF on top.
Yeah, there's a PC blend at the top. There's some wood fill underneath.
Wood fill. Nomad's Galaxy with the $2 saying, what's up, nerds? What's up, nerd on the other side? Filament drawing today. No, there won't be, because this one is sponsored by Prusa. We did not set that up ahead of time, and yeah.
And you know what I've also done? I've now started a tally for the super chats. For no reason at all. Absolutely no reason.
Oh, okay. Is Tommy there? Yes, well, in theory he is. He's not here with us right now, but yeah, guys, we're going to be talking about Formnext. If you have any questions about the stuff that we're talking about, throw them into the chat. It's not often we do these ones in person. We're on wireless microphones, so there's a lot of fun stuff happening. If you are listening back, audio only, you know, rate it 5 stars. I don't know what the systems use anymore, but, you know, rate it however you're supposed to rate it. Help us out, because that kind of stuff goes a long way. DevMiner's asking how Formnext was.
Oh my god.
It was pretty awesome.
Overwhelming is what I would say.
Dude, right? Like,
we barely left floor 12-1.
Yes, so 12-1. So, all right. Let's back up a little bit. Formnext is the largest additive manufacturing convention in the world that I'm aware of. There was expected to be around 30,000 people in attendance. There were over 500 vendors at this, and it encompassed 4 conference floors. And these floors are I'd say about 200,000 square feet each,
Oh,
if not
easy.
more.
Easy.
Yeah, I mean you're talking about a metric ton of space, and it was everything from scanning companies to printing companies, from regular machines to industry machines. It was one of those things that we had all 4 days and we didn't see. I don't think we really got a chance to see
we spent so much time
barely
on
half
floor
the show.
12-1, and I
Yeah,
still feel like we didn't see everything of 12-1.
yeah, it was kind of insane.
And then there was 3 more floors. I kind of did a whistle-stop tour of 11-1,
Yeah,
and that was really it. And I do feel like we missed out so much.
we absolutely did. And so Formnext traditionally has been the show for industry. So you're looking at your LPBF, DMLS, SLS. Like there are companies there that are, showing their new system for filtering out unsintered titanium powder, right? And there are companies there that are showing off their insane abilities with niobium and Inconel and things like that. And then there are manufacturers there that are, we saw Farsoon.
Yeah.
What's up, Farsoon? Apparently we have fans at Farsoon, which was super cool to see. Yes, Shane, we have fans that brought, just a cheeky $1 million metal printer to the show.
Yep.
And we're actually printing on the metal printer at the show.
That's a flex. Like, the one thing like big industrial companies never do is use their machines at shows because they're afraid it will go wrong.
Yep.
And they were actively using it, and that made me so happy to see.
And Life of Alpha, 10 euros. Hello from Austria. How you doing? The DevMiner has the numbers: 864 exhibitors, AM solutions providers, and 34,404 visitors on 54,000 square meters of exhibition space. Wow. Wow. Goroka says, what is this, a live stream, a good time for me as an EU person? We always stream at noon. Normally it's on Sundays, but it's 6 p.m. Local here in Prague. No, I'm in the tram right now, CC Oliver says. And don't have headphones. Oh, no.
You know what I've just realized? I can actually speak at the exact same time you can speak now because there's not a 400 millisecond.
What do you mean
delay.
there's not a 400?
What do you mean there's not a 400?
But
what?
What?
No.
No. What?
Yes, 400 millisecond delay.
We have too much fun. But yeah, so 12.1, so it's 12.1 was where Prusa, Bondtech, Bambu, Snapmaker, God, who else was up there?
It was all the more
Cheedy was up there.
Popular
FiberSeek was up there. 12.1 was where the consumer and prosumers were. But then, like, a couple of stands away from Snapmaker was a company showing off a new style of DED, direct energy deposition nozzle. So, kind of crazy. Winslow Joy with the $4.99, thank you. Saying, even if sponsored, offered for ad-free streams. Happy Thanksgiving, Grant. Happy Wednesday, Jacob. Thank you. And
Thank
yes,
you.
even though it is sponsored, the sponsor does not cover the ad revenue. We don't want you guys to have ad interruptions anyways. E3D, Cheedy, Elegoo was up there.
No ad interruptions? I've been getting ads on my iPad still.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah, I've had 3 already. I have to swipe them off.
That's weird.
Yeah, from Ticketmaster of all places.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
The ads are literally turned off.
Yeah, I'll show you when the next one comes up.
Life of Alpha Sigma. Oh, never mind. Retracting the message. Still sad that Duet 3D was not there. Sad that I missed them. They were kind of there. Tony was there.
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely certain. They didn't have a booth, did they?
No, I don't actually think I saw one. So they had Adam, but he was on the generative machine stand.
Right.
Which is bloody awesome. And then they had, Tony was there and he was walking around because I had several meetings with Tony.
Yeah.
Very exciting things are coming.
Yes. Yeah, it's funny. Jacob not only had more meetings than we did, Jacob got recognized more than we did.
I gave away more autographs.
Which is like that's so funny to me because people either know you from Construct 3D, which has very little marketing.
Yep, almost
overall,
zero marketing.
or they know you from the show.
And everyone seemed to know me from the show and didn't recognize Grant, who was standing next to me. Like, the first day, I felt like a dick.
It was
because every time we tried to go somewhere, somebody would be like, oh, Jacob, come this way, we need to talk.
Yep.
And I'm just there like, I'm not actually here for business this time. I'm here because Grant's pulled me out to be a camera operator. And Grant's there like, Jacob, what's going on? Why are you being recognized more than me?
And so for those that were wondering, instead of flying from Frankfurt to Prague, we took a train. Actually, I would highly recommend it if you have a day to travel. Absolutely have a German help you do it, because the Deutsche Bahn is kind of notorious for not being reliable.
You know what?
We got lucky.
No, we did have German train delays.
It was like a 10-minute delay.
No,
we
did have
big
German
of a
train
deal.
delays.
It's not that big of a deal. Somebody just shot me in the foot with a Nerf blaster. Is Shane army crawling in or saying you cannot show that on the street?
Gun.
He's gonna shoot me in the groin with this. I'm like, I have to protect myself. I am being attacked right now.
Can we turn the camera to look
No, we cannot. You cannot
no,
show that stuff on stream.
Right next to him as well.
Well, okay, not just the secret stuff, but if
Wait,
you
you can't show Nerf blasters on stream?
No, absolutely not. YouTube will
Really?
nuke your channel from an orbit.
Oh god,
what
he's
is
army
Shane
crawling.
doing?
He's army crawling.
He needs the darts.
Shane has limited ammo.
Shane has limited ammo to abuse us with. And yes, Nomad's Galaxy with the $10 saying, "Get him, Shane." Yeah, you know what, Bits? You know what, Nomad? I know where you live. That's all I gotta say. 10-minute delay, everything up to an hour delay. Yeah, we got very lucky. We did get
we got a 4-minute delay or 5-minute delay?
Yeah, I think it was a total of like 15 minutes total. But I was gonna say, when we were at our transfer station, we got ID'd.
Yes.
So German officials came up to us and
it was so funny.
Asked to check our papers and all that.
It was so funny because Grant's not used to European security.
I am not.
So when they came over with the MP5s, Grant's there like shit.
Yeah.
He was breaking it in that kind of like, I'm gonna be very professional. I'm gonna tell them I'm reaching for the passport. I'm reaching for this.
Yes.
And I'm just there just grabbing shit and being like, there you go.
So they had asked, what we were doing, and say, we're content creators, and they said, oh, what channel? And so the first thing in my head was to just, because I always have like a cat shirt on, and this one had 3D Musketeers on it.
You could tell Grant was gonna do that.
I went to unzip. I'm like, I'm gonna show the shirt that is under this. Everything is cool. And they're like, oh yeah, no problem. I'm like, okay, cool. Because like in the States, like they don't know, man. They don't know.
The amount of times where you've done an Americanism on like European security was quite funny.
Yeah, the security is always fun, but since coming to Prague, we've had no issues other than the fact that I would consider what's happened today a fair bit of snow.
It's not.
There's been a lot of snow today.
It's not that much. It's good snowflakes though, like big.
Dude, the snowflakes are like,
it was gorgeous.
Are like proper good. Yeah, Amber got a good little snowflake.
You two flew all the way over here.
No, we caught the train.
The weather.
Yeah.
Online.
This is how this works.
No.
Like
you brought a British guy not to talk about the weather?
You're like two old folks. Should I get you an Afghan next?
I mean, I've got a wig over here.
I mean, I've got a cup.
Set this all up. Oh, the weather is so cold today, and it's snowing. Oh,
you kicked the shelves. I wish you guys could see Shane. He is.
Do say in the chat if you can hear Shane.
He is a bundle of
There's
joy.
another ad. This time it hasn't gone on the screen, but there's another ad.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you. What about the traffic? So we use public transit while we're here.
It's been gorgeous.
There's been no issues.
Coming from the UK, which has public transit, it's so nice to have actual public transit that works.
Yeah. Coming from the US where we don't have public transit, it's nice to have public transit that works. But Formnext, okay, so this was kind of cool for me because 3 of my favorite companies were next to each other. We had Bondtech, Prusa, and Artec 3D. So you had, for me, the trifecta of companies. We knew that Core One with INDX was going to be shown off. We were knowledgeable of that before the show. YouTuber stuff. But we didn't know when. And so for a lot of you guys, everyone had a bit of a WTF moment when all of a sudden it was canceled until the next day. So initially it was supposed to be released on Tuesday. But at the last minute, there was a press breakfast at 10 a.m. That ended up getting canceled. And then the 11 a.m. unveiling was canceled, which kind of worked out well for us because we weren't ready to do a live stream. But I also think it worked out well for Prusa and Bondtech. So at 3 p.m., Bambu released Vortec. And Jacob, you were there.
Yeah, I was.
You were there at the front lines. Amber and I got there a little bit later than we wanted to. We were, just in some conversations as one does. And by the time we got there, it was already...
So I got there early as well.
This was it was already 20 people deep, but just a wall of people 20 deep.
So I worked out they had at least 300 people.
At least.
Like easily 300 people.
Yeah.
Crowded around 3 machines on
Easily.
like a little corner piece. It was scuffed. Like I got there early and I had to fight.
What does scuffed mean?
What do you mean what does scuffed mean?
We don't... What does that mean?
It means it was like the planning was scuffed is like saying like, oh, it wasn't what they wanted, the quality was lower than they wanted. Like say you buy shoes.
I don't think they
and
expected...
they're scuffed up. It's like they're still functionally working, but
I mean, okay, I guess that makes sense. I don't think they expected the madhouse and mob of people.
I had to get physical with people.
Yeah, it was fun.
That wasn't fun. Like I like to be like, oh yeah, I got physical, but no, this was kind of like one of those
Get physical.
The problem is we're now next to each other, so when you stim, I stim. This is not good. The stream is even. This is a scuffed stream.
Well, that's what they
Wait,
expect.
does this mean every time I've said like, oh, this filming is scuffed, you just don't know what I was saying?
No, not a clip.
Oh my god, I've used that so many times.
I'm aware.
Oh my.
I just let it go.
Okay.
Yeah. I generally felt that it meant like, oh, it wasn't great, but it
I mean, it kind of does mean it wasn't great, but like the Fiber Seeker filming was scuffed because the plan went out the window. That's like scuffing the plan.
Okay, well,
Okay, it's
so
kind of close enough.
Vortec,
So,
right? Vortec had a huge amount of people waiting for this. Bambu had the machine under a cover, and then right at 3, boom, cover gets ripped off, and I guess instinctively everyone says, go.
Literally, people took their phones out early and they started filming. They took the cover off and they slowly started pushing the phones closer to get more zoomed views.
I can understand that.
The problem was everyone was doing that, and when everyone's at full reach and the people behind you are still pushing, you lean. And then the lean becomes a footstep, and the footstep becomes the entire crowd taking a footstep. And then I was at the front row with 2 Bambu Lab employees that were helping like cordon off like this little half-meter cordon around the machines. And they immediately were like, oh, this is not good. This is like dangerous. And the crowd were like leaning more and more in.
The video that you have of this, I mean, it is like what I would expect from like Americans back in the 90s for Black Friday.
Yeah.
When they're just like bum rushing the store to get the
Yep.
deal, when the machine's not going anywhere. And you instinctively shut off your camera and got the employees
Oh, I didn't even
out
shut
of
the
there.
camera off because that was the, and I'm not filming anymore. I picked it up.
Right, right.
And I literally was having to kick people in their shins to make space for these employees to get out of the crush zone.
Yeah.
Because one of them, this poor lass at the very front, she wasn't like very tall either, was starting to like visibly panic that
Yeah.
she was getting crushed.
Oh, dude, I
in.
can totally imagine just like that fear of like a wave of 200 or 300 people coming
Yep.
at you. I mean, your fight or flight kicks in, and you know 1v300.
You ain't winning.
Your stats aren't very good unless
This
you are
isn't
Chuck Norris.
300 duck-sized horses. This is human-sized humans.
I mean, there's some pretty big ducks out there.
I mean, I've seen some pretty big ducks.
It's true.
They're very tasty as well.
But yeah, you know, so you helped out. We had some great chats with Bambu Lab employees, none of which we were able to film. So I'm sorry.
We did try and get an interview with Dr. Tao, and the only thing you're going to get from it is a like 30-second,
We were
very
denied.
close camera of him releasing vortec. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we were denied.
Yeah.
And that's kind of to be expected. I was hoping to kind of talk with some people that necessarily might not have known who we were, to try to build a relationship that wasn't, I guess, predicated on the fact that the company has threatened to sue me before. And it was interesting because, and, you know, we had this discussion of what will upset me more, if I get recognized or I don't.
Well, we found out, and you looked so sad puppy dog eyes when people were recognizing me over you.
Well, so you have a couple of friends, or I guess, you know, former confidants or people that you used to work with that now work there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do as well. And that was even funnier
Yeah.
because I seem to know random people I never thought I'd know.
Mhm.
And they were just like, oh yeah, I work here now. And they beelined to me.
Yeah.
And Grant's just there like, what's going on?
I'm like, wait, they're in a Bambu Lab shirt. Do they want to be seen around us? Okay, I guess so. And like one of them came up to me, he's like, hey, can we talk? I'm like, yeah, sure, what's up? And we talked about some of the A1 stuff. We shared some opinions there. They shared some information that I will not be sharing on camera. That is good. That's all, like the information that was shared with us was all really good information and things that like, okay, you know what? I'd give them another shot. I mean, they still need to fix this problem. Gonna be clear. We're still collecting dead boards, by the way. Oh, wait. I think
Are we back?
we are back.
Are we back?
We are back.
We're back.
With what?
We are back, but we're dropping
on the guest
frames.
Wi-Fi.
So no, we're not. We're on a phone.
Oh, see, the guest Wi-Fi is working for me.
Well, I'm gonna cut this down a little bit.
Do you want to just go back to 1080p?
I can't change that now
Okay.
that we're streaming. All right.
It's fine. The bitrate can be quite low.
Oh man. Oh. This is fun. Yeah, we talked enough about Bambu. Prusa killed our Wi-Fi. Oh god, the phone is really unreliable.
How many bars of signal does the phone have?
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go back to the guest network then. They brought in the network admin. 720p is fine. I literally can't change it. Shane's here.
Okay. Put that in.
Okay, sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Shane come to save the day.
Hold on, he's still connected.
I mean, yeah, we're connected.
Okay. Now we're good. We are moving. We are moving. Moving and grooving.
Do we have a way to check drop frames and everything?
Gigabit internet. What? How did a wired connection fail on us?
Because they know that you guys are here.
What do you mean?
You probably went over the data.
Oh, okay.
But this is supposed to be
we upset the mothership.
The Prusa Live line.
You know, I'm
Right?
sorry. I'm
We upset the
sorry.
mothership here. Plug this
Aw.
into the GAN charger that's
Yeah,
over
we'll
there.
do.
We might have upset the mothership. Internet problems follow Grant. That's right. Hey, if you guys want to get an awesome shirt that says I'm on the spectrum and I'm dropping packets, you can go to shop.3dmusketeers.com and use the code FUISP10 to get 10% off. Shane is collecting the freaking Nerf darts now.
I think he deserves it after saving the stream.
Gigabit, more like giga U-term terms of service has redacted this comment. Sorry, people. I'm very sorry about the internet issues. I guess we'll have to text Joe and see who didn't pay for the internet this month. Cellular. Hey, if it works, it works. So, hi. Again,
Welcome back.
we're back. What were we talking about before the stream went absolutely kaput?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Does
anybody else remember?
It was about Formnext.
Shane to the rescue. I mean, that's really what matters.
It was about Formnext, I know that. That's pretty much it. I'm not really good at this sort of stuff.
Neither am I. All right. So, we were talking about bamboo.
Yes, we were.
Yeah, you're still collecting bamboo boards. Yes. Was that literally said
Oh,
we
yeah,
are still
because I was-
collecting? Did it really die right when I said we were collecting dead boards? Oh no.
Yeah, because I was about to say, like, I do legitimately think there could be, like, a revitalized relationship between you and Bambu Lab. Because it's just you they hate. They like me for some reason. I don't know why. I had a press media email from them in the past.
Did you?
To my Construct 3D email. Which was quite funny. And I actually appreciate that. Which was quite fun.
Well, you know, they had a really nice booth. You know, and
Yeah.
it had a second floor where you could have meetings. They showed off their metal filament, which I thought was kind of cool. I am curious to see if people will try to center it. So that's the thing with this like metal laden filament. Unmute.
Why is your
No.
gone? Mine seems to be working fine.
I can hear me.
How is your live stream, your chat, updating faster than mine?
Because I have a live chat.
I've got live
Oh,
chat,
I don't know.
and I'm still at gigabit. The joke.
You'll have to refresh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. Okay. So people, I don't know. Some people say they can. Yeah. All right. It's fine. They say Grant's okay. If you need me to talk louder, I can. But nobody wants me to.
What?
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 Huh?
Oh, Mom, Dad, you're fighting again.
Mom and Dad are fighting again. Yeah. Leave a like for internet problems. Sorry, people.
Advent.
Yeah. Well, I can't change anything about the start. During the stream, you shouldn't see any.
Interestingly.
You're on an iPad though, so there's that too.
Interestingly, the Wi-Fi, even though I've got 50
Yeah.
up, 50 down.
Baloo asks the spool, "What is it?" This is one of their special rainbow spools. I don't know. I thought it looked cool, so we put it up here. But yeah, Bambu had that city print with the
Yeah.
remote-controlled cars in it,
Oh, that was gorgeous.
and it's funny because like Creality had one too, and I'm like, "Come on, Creality." Everybody says all you do is just copy everybody else, but you do it in a way that is slightly worse. And the city was kind of the same way.
Yeah. Very much so.
Oh, they say I'm not loud enough. We are literally at the same volume. We're next
We're
to
the
each other.
same person.
We are the same person. They want to encourage using as much film as possible. And that's fair. If it wasn't obvious, the companies like Bambu that have their own filament lines, they make more money on the filament than they do on the printers. We had some really, really interesting discussions with Bambu resellers.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool, kind of talking about the
Especially some of the
ins and outs
resellers
of it. Yeah.
that used to sell very high value, low quantity machines have now flipped
Right.
to low value, high quantity.
Okay, people are saying we're quiet. I can fix that. There.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
another 2 dB.
There we go. As long as we don't peak,
Nope, we're fine.
we should be fine.
Yeah, so we spoke to some Bambu resellers.
Oh, we are close to peaking.
It's
actually.
fine.
Do you want to lower it by like 1 dB on
Yeah, I
on
can do that
OBS?
here. Yeah, but we spoke to some Bambu resellers, and it was very interesting to hear them say, they're like, look, we don't really care what we get on the machines. They said, Bambu offers very, very low compensation. You better not say what that is. They're not sponsoring us. But they're offering low compensation, but we make our money on volume.
Now it's water.
Now it's water, yeah. Karen is here. Hello, Karen.
Oh, that's a really nice flavor. It's the blueberry one. Blueberry water.
Blueberry water, yes. You know, so that was an interesting thing. So it's like, I know a little bit about like the reselling game in this industry, and I always said there's no way that some of these brands are able to offer amounts of money that make sense for resellers. So they must be making their money on volume, and it was confirmed. I loved, so Shining 3D and Artec were right next to each other.
Oh.
Like the booths were like
They
here
were
and here,
aggressively
right?
placed next to
Oh
each
my
other.
God. Like, guys.
I can't tell if it's the best place they could have been or the worst place they could have been.
Well, so, all right, let's back up for Artec. So if
Back
people
it
don't
up.
know, I am a huge Artec fanboy. I have
Really? Couldn't
5
tell.
of their scanners.
Couldn't tell.
We've been to 2 of their 5 locations in the world.
Okay, that is true.
And they have invited us out to at least 2 more of them.
I will say it's an ultra flex to be able to talk to the Artec guys and be like, oh yeah, we were at your Shanghai facility
Yes.
only a month ago.
And it's like, oh yeah, you met Rex, right? I'm like, yeah, we met Rex. Yeah, that was kind of a flex, but Artec released what I think could be something really, really valuable for the community. They released Artec Studio Lite. And that's like $50 a month, and it lets you use your cell phone to create stupid high detail 3D models.
Yeah.
Like, it is one of the best, in my opinion, after seeing them use it, one of the best photogrammetry softwares out there for the money.
Yep.
Bar none. Because like your only other options are like, you know, Skinect, Scandy,
3ds
Polycam,
is
Zephyr.
like the close one.
Yeah.
But like, I'm literally just pulling up Zephyr's pricing now because this is what I use. I've used Zephyr for
It's
a
like,
while.
isn't it like $100 a month or something?
I think it's worse than that. There you go, 250 a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
250 a month. Their light version is 200 a month. So I know,
Yeah.
that's wrong. I made a mistake because I forget you're American. It's 250 a month for the light version, 320 a month for the full version.
Well, yeah, CE's L said, is Artec the scanner that scanned the text on the laser print page? No, that was Matter and Form. They were not there. And if they were, we totally missed them.
I mean, it's entirely possible.
Entirely
we
possible
missed
that we
them.
missed them. But Matter and Form doesn't have the marketing budget of these other companies.
CSLE says reality scan is free. You are
Sure.
right. It's crap.
Remember, kids, if it's free, you're the product.
Oh, no, it's based on open source.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
But it's based on open source from 2004.
But to, like, be able to try all the major scanner brands, except the only one that wasn't up there was 3D Maker Pro. They were on 11,
Yeah.
I think. They were on a
I think
different,
that might
they were
have
in a
been
different area.
Good way for them to do it, because having all the scanner people next to each other.
I think people would have enjoyed that better so that you can literally go in between the companies to try their gear.
However, if one of those companies is slightly worse than the others, like
Mm-hmm.
if somebody wants a better machine than like Shining 3D, Artec is right there to steal the business.
It's fair.
And that is, it's like, I can't actually describe if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want myself placed next to Prusa, which is weird because I'm here, because we are direct competitors in very small market segments. And that could mean if, say, somebody wants a signature, like a signature series oak, and they don't want to spend that money, they go over to us. But it could also be the other way around. If they're only doing it for the beauty, they can go over. That's a conflict.
Signature oaks are freaking beautiful.
they're so
like,
nice.
dude, they're so beautiful.
Like, I've been telling Grant, like, before I did 3D printing, like, really heavily, I used to do a lot of woodwork. Like, I used to help doing engravings for, like, kitchen design, and we've done some
I've got some pretty
expensive
great
kitchen.
photos of me with the signature oak.
And that signature oak is gorgeous.
Like the baller photo of like, because they had, oh yeah, here. I don't know if the camera's gonna actually see it. Nah, you can see it a little bit, you know, but it's like one of those, you know,
Oh,
step into my office kind of vibe.
it's so baller.
The printer itself is just a vibe. It is an expensive vibe, but it is a vibe. Yes, sir. This isn't my office. This is your office. I mean, at best, we are
What
contractors.
do you mean? This is my office. This is my factory.
Yeah, it's a sub of a sub.
So sub.
This is what happens. Welcome to government contracting, good sir. You are the prime. I am the sub, and he's the sub of the sub. I am subcontracting out more work.
So you're the Earth, he's the Moon, and I'm the Sun.
I think that's how that works. Yes.
For legal reasons.
You
I'm
are
not a
you are
sub at all.
my son, Shane. I orbit
Oh my
around
God! I
you.
want new parents.
It's okay, you're adopted.
Tina Schultz says Grant coming to open source Elegoo release source code for the Centauri. I think DevMiner's in here. DevMiner would be the better person to ask. So future owner said, are there any 3D scan softwares that can reassemble scan broken pieces into dimensionally accurate whole component?
No.
Hmm.
No, none that you would want to use.
None that if you have to ask how much they cost, that you could
I wouldn't even
afford
go that
them.
far because the
Oh, no,
problem is when
they
it
do exist.
recreates, it doesn't entirely know why it's recreating it.
So
you don't
Yeah,
actually get a usable output. It gets you close.
you would have to have something that kind of knows where those broken pieces go together.
And the problem is you still need an engineer for that. And nothing's stopping you from scanning each individual broken piece if you have them all and just moving them on top of each other and Boolean logicking them together.
Yeah.
But that's, again, an engineering discipline. That isn't a scan end part print.
But so the thing that I liked about the Shining 3D booth, because Shining 3D has so many scanners, they had a great designation between their consumer side and their metrology side. So
Yeah.
Shining 3D has the Einstar brand, which is their consumer side. So they had the Einstar 2, the Einstar Rocket, the Einstar Vega, and the Einstar, not Track It. That's Revo Point. It will.
It wasn't the Mars.
No, that's an Elegoo resin printer.
No. It was a.
Someone will put it in the chat.
Oh, it was named after a planet.
Was it?
I believe so, or a.
What
Greek,
is the?
No, it was named after a Greek god, I think.
It is the fully handheld high-res laser scanner on the Einstar series. I forget what it's called. Someone can put it in the chat, and we'll shout you out.
I have the visual of the table
Yeah,
with the name on the table.
Yep.
And there was 2 versions of it because one was slightly better for like more medical stuff.
Yeah, they had one that's designed for like scanning.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Like limbs, arms, feet. They had a really cool thing for scanning feet for custom orthotics that used a mirror.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was a mirror system.
Oh, that's so
I would
cool.
like to buy that myself. Steve is here. Hey, Steve. Steve's gonna be streaming in like, I don't know, some level of time, and he's gonna be showing off INDX, which would be pretty cool. Because Steve has an INDX machine, and I don't, and I'm upset.
Be upset. INDX is great.
INDX is great.
I get to join Steve with the We're Superior to You gang.
6 hours from now. Thank you, Steve, because time is irrelevant where we are. Yet. And I understand Steve and the Vorod people are way more valuable to BondTech than some dumbass Florida guy that has no, like, real training in all of this.
Einstar Vega.
No, I already said Vega.
Did you say Vega?
Yes, I did. There is
Oh.
a higher-end version of the Vega.
Rigel?
Rigel! Yes! It was Rigel.
It was
My
your
brother
got
said it.
that.
My
Your
brother said it.
got that.
Yes,
I'm taking
Rigel.
the credit for that though, because I said it before Grant read it.
Rigel, yeah. So it was the Einstar Rigel, and then they had all their high-end stuff. They have a really nice high-end free scan. It's their new 93 cross laser line
That was
scanner.
quite neat.
So
That was
cool. Yeah, but they had a nice booth with things for you to scan at every place. They had individual laptops for everything so you could try things out.
Yep.
I liked that they did this a little bit different than other companies. Scanner companies, take note from this. This was a really, really good thing that Shining 3D did. The laptops were underneath the table.
Oh, it was so neat.
And they ran portable monitors so that you didn't have a laptop that you could type on. They effectively, by removing the mouse and keyboard, kept you from fiddling with things. And that was smart.
It was very neat, and it still allowed functionality. I am going to be stealing that concept if I need to compute. It's just have a portable laptop bolted to the underside of a table. It was a really nice solution.
Yeah, it was a very, very nice solution. Like, then they had a Jeep. They just had a whole freaking Jeep for people to scan.
Yep.
But they have definitely had it before Revo Point did Track It machine. It's not called the Track It, but it is in their metrology side of things. And so the metrology side of Shining 3D has certifications, like calibration certifications. It is guaranteed. You can get insurance on those guarantees. The consumer side isn't. So the consumer side is like hey, here's, give us $1,000, we give you a good scanner. And when you like it and you want to get something more serious, we have this entire line where companies like RevoPoint are having to slowly build up metrology. You got to see Track It for the first time.
That was very cool.
They had Track It on a robot arm.
See,
Very
I
cool.
really like Track It. So I've always said that one of the big problems with scanning is you never know where the head of the scanner is, and it has to do reverse kinematics to figure out what it's scanning to where the
Normally
head
that's
is.
fine for scanners.
It's generally fine, but it does add a complication point.
Oh, for sure.
And the Track It fixes that because it knows the rough location where that scan data came from.
Well, and you know how it does it, right?
Well, yeah, it's basically just tracking. It's in
Yeah,
the name.
so
It's tracking it with
well,
IR trackers.
It's got the hand dingus with all the tracking dots on it, and then that has lasers on it. Then you have this big. It's normally about a meter long, and it is a calibrated length with 2 cameras. And as long as you are within their field of view with the ball thing in your hand, you can scan anything, and it can be markerless as well.
Now, there is a way to cheat that system if you really want to do it at home, where you don't want to buy a Track It, which is get your regular scanner, or if you're doing photogrammetry, your phone, and glue or tape a Vive tracking puck on your phone. And if you've got a HTC Vive or anything with the base stations, they are sub-millimeter accurate. And they don't need like full calibration because they calibrate themselves. That was a really good way for me just to track an object in 3D with relatively high precision. Downside, you're buying a Vive tracker, they ain't cheap.
Hey, you might as well just go buy Track It. It's pretty affordable.
Yeah, like a Vive tracker's like 120 quid minimum.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Track It's like 3 or 4 grand.
But bearing in mind, you also need the base stations if you're buying this as a setup.
Yeah.
And then you need to glue it to a phone.
Yeah.
And then you need to make your own little like software to get the location going.
All this
and then
seems
you have
easy.
to like work it back.
All
Or
this seems easy.
just get a 300 quid scanner. And that'll
this
work
is
a lot
like
better.
3,000 quid.
Well, even
Track It.
to be honest, I'd rather take a 3,000 quid Track It than doing it all myself.
So Track It, to me, so when I see those ones, the ball style scanners, I always think of Creaform. Because Creaform was the first one to do it. And I guess the other company said, oh, well, we can do this too. It is a really, really good system. It has one downside.
Which is?
It sucks to move.
Really?
It's so not portable. It is portable, but now you need a tripod, the base station. You need the ball thing, which does not fold up. So you need a big hard case to move the whole thing.
I would say I am surprised
That's the only
by
downside.
how big that ball is.
Yes, it has to be.
I don't think it has to be.
It does.
I mean, have you seen how accurate like Vive laser scanners are?
Do you know why it has to be that big?
Why?
Because you need to have at least, in theory, 3 of the dots available at all times.
Yep.
And so if you have them really, really close to each other, the scanner can get mixed up. You actually want them a decent distance apart. Even the Creaform one, when Creaform did it.
Sounds like a software problem. Because have you seen how close the laser pickups, the IR pickups on Vive hardware is?
No.
They're literally like
I
6
don't
millimeters
have that.
apart.
I run 1080 Ti's.
I ran a 1080 Ti with my
Tars
VR.
Man says the right thing. It's not about the size, it's about how you use it. Gentlemen.
Sometimes it is about the size, though. Size does help. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
And that's literally why you have a meter, traditionally it's a meter long, a tripod thing. I am hoping that we can get a Track It. I'm hoping that we can get the Metro Y, the Metro X. You will see it in videos coming up, but we are announcing the fact that we are going to start testing scanners and putting them head to head.
Yeah.
And we are going to set a standard. We're going to use things like 1, 2, 3 blocks, known objects that we can scan that will tell us how accurate these scanners actually are.
Because I don't think anyone's done like a straight up review of scanners yet.
They have, but a lot of them don't have the experience. And like, no offense to those that are out there reviewing scanners. I'm sure you have a process that works well for you. I have been 3D scanning professionally for over a decade and have over $500,000 in 3D scanners. And that does not mean that I know what I'm doing by any stretch of the imagination, but it means that I'm not a spring chicken, right? I still make mistakes, but I have a feeling that we are going to really hit it, and we're going to be utilizing you guys, the community, to you know, we're gonna work on getting models. Like it could even be big, ridiculous prints like this. I'm not even certain what this is, but it was.
I know.
It was
that
here on the
is
table.
a bearing holder.
Oh,
but
it
scaled
is.
up,
Yeah,
'cause these
it's a
are belt
scaled up
points.
bearing holder. So you say you want 1.5 GT belts, but how about bigger? I don't know. It was
Also,
here.
please, guys, stop
and
talking about 1.5 GT belts. It's stupid. Actually
I mean,
stupid.
So I should go to Stratasys or Mimaki. I've always said Mimaki or Mimaki. It is Mimaki, which we also met at the show, and have them actually print out a banana and send us a friggin' banana. That would be so
Yeah, banana
funny.
for scale.
Yeah, you get a banana for scale. That's right. Yeah, you do a
Oh.
banana for scale. But these would all be things that we can test with Control X, a $17,000 a year piece of software. And we can scan it on scanners that we know are calibrated and measurable, and then we can compare that, or we can use the STL data if it's a 3D printed object.
I'd use the STL data personally, because that's a more standardized way to check against file sizes, because you can overlay them.
Yeah.
You can even overlay if there's like a warpage.
Baloo said Mimaki did not have a single benchy. I was disappointed. I don't think I saw one there either. I mean, they focus on full color 3D printing, so like I don't, you know.
I mean, yeah, if you resin print a benchy, that would be a great scanning thing.
Yeah, but you have to make sure it's not warped in any way. Like this is where
resin printing is a lot better than filament printing for this sort of stuff.
This is where things start to get a little complicated. You generally want off-the-shelf stuff, like 1, 2, 3 blocks, 2, 3, 4 blocks. That kind of stuff is what we're going to use. We're going to end up with a texture-rich object, a feature-rich object. We're going to do the feature-rich object is going to have very little texture, and the texture-rich object is going to have very little features. And so you get to test, you know, feature tracking, texture tracking. That's the kind of stuff that we want to start testing. And yeah, you guys will see. There are going to be videos coming out about it. And, you know, I am kind of tapping the affordable scanners out there to say, you know what, we need to do this stuff. And 3D Maker Pro, dude, they're killing it on the affordable LiDAR game.
Oh, yeah.
They had the Eagle, they had the Hawk, and then a new scanner, which hasn't even been announced yet, the Raven. And they're going to go to Kickstarter, but they're expecting sub $1,000 for a freaking LiDAR scanner. It's not that accurate. It is accurate to like 10 centimeters at 10 meters, I think is what it was.
Yeah. No. It was 45 meters, I think.
Okay. To 10 centimeters.
Yeah.
So
it's actually kind of, it was a respectable.
No, it was
accuracy.
worse than that. It was worse. Than
Well, it couldn't have been that much worse because
I think it was.
There's only so many off-the-shelf lidars, spinning head lidars you can buy, and while they aren't massively accurate, they aren't inaccurate. They still have a high precision, low accuracy.
Mine is certified to sub 1 millimeter under 50 meters.
Yes, but money.
It's $65,000,
money.
but you know,
absolute money.
And then at 110 meters, mine is accurate to 11.9 millimeters or better. But it's also $65,000. The name of the cup is Swig. Underneath it, it says Swig.
Oh, it does say Swig.
Oh, hey, Bonius. I'm assuming is it Gustav? I can't tell in the photo. Gustav. It looks like Gustav. We got to hang
Olaf
out.
has Olaf.
Is that Olaf?
No.
I was gonna say if it's Olaf, I'm not saying anything.
It's okay, I can report him. He'll be fine.
Jake the Joke Goat is asking a question that I've been asking too. Do you think Prusa will ever do an XL Mark II?
It's up to them.
We cannot confirm or deny the existence of an XL Mark II. Right?
I'm lips are sealed.
Yep.
Lips are sealed.
It's Gustav. Okay, it is Gustav. Yeah, I'm on my laptop and the screen's really tiny. Huge thank you, of course, to Bondtech for allowing us to have the best live stream we ever had. 935 people. We were so close to 1,000
I know.
live. Up, the light moved. What are you doing?
We're getting a special delivery.
Is there another Core One? Is this an Index
Well,
one?
It's a Core One L.
Yeah.
It's a very incredibly.
Amber's in the damn box. I know Amber's in the damn box.
There's only one thing that could be
There's
that.
an Amber in the box.
There isn't an amber in the box.
I bet there's an
There's an
amber in the
amber in
box.
the box.
And in fact, I am going to turn the camera because I don't believe you. I believe that there is an amber in
There
this
is not
box.
an amber in the box.
I believe fully
It is
that there is an
limited
amber in this
edition,
box.
one of a
I
kind.
believe there is an amber in this box.
Are we doing a giveaway? Can
If
we
you
can
want-
we
do
give
you
away
really wanna
the?
give that away?
There is an
Yeah.
amber in the
No,
box.
it's
I
just a printer,
guarantee
right?
it.
We can give away a
I
printer.
guarantee there is an amber in this box.
I mean, it's on camera. I don't know how the video feed looks.
I mean, look, I'll give it the people's elbow. And if there is an amber in the box, it's just going to hurt the amber. If there isn't an amber in the box, then I hope the Prusa's
I mean,
packaging
you
is
can
good
do the
enough.
People's elbow, but then we're gonna need the chat.
It's even funnier when the box starts
Fail.
laughing.
Amber giveaway when Steve just sent 20 memberships. Thank you, sir.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm very confused right now. I am absolutely
very
confused.
confused?
There
I don't
is
think that's gonna help you be any more.
I'm not certain. There's absolutely an amber in the box. Wait, I can figure this out. Here, let's find out. Is there an amber in the box? Because that would disorient the amber in the box. I think there's an amber in the box.
I mean, the box did start laughing.
The
just a
box
little bit
did start
earlier.
laughing.
The box is alive.
The box is currently laughing.
What if
The box. What trucks are you on?
A lot.
you got like a
I'm
fart
on
loaded
one.
in the chamber? Can you just go fart in the box?
No. The problem is, if I fire in the box, there's a follow through that's gonna happen.
Please not do that in the Prusa studio.
It's okay. It's in a box.
You just dragged in a person in a box.
You
allegedly
technically have human trafficked if there was a person in there.
I didn't human traffic.
You trafficked a person.
Was
from the
there
door to
traffic?
here.
I don't think there was traffic.
No, there was no traffic.
Well,
Other
trafficking just means movement.
other than a alpaca.
All right, fine. If you guys don't want, I'll just.
I think there's an amber in the box.
There is no amber in the box.
Okay, pick it up
Okay,
then.
pick it up.
Pick it up.
Yeah, if it's cool now. Oh my
Actually worked.
god.
It did it. There's an amber in the damn box.
No amber in the-
There is an amber in the box. We all know there's an amber. I can't believe you picked up amber in the box.
You said it.
I can't believe you picked up. Oh my god.
Okay. Stay in there.
Just watching Amber's glasses glowing out of the box in the little cap. Oh my god.
Oh god.
We have way too much fun on these streams.
Yeah, you know,
Way too much
if
fun.
nothing else, you guys got to leave a like just for that alone. I
Just let you know
mean,
the next contact creator will come to Prusa. So, what are you gonna do on my?
yeah,
stream?
can you put me in the box next time? I mean, come on,
You?
like, huh?
There is no box.
I can fit in that box.
We are not gonna try.
I can fit in the box as well. So we were on what?
I have no idea. Amber in
Okay.
a box. So we were talking about, oh, it was the LiDAR.
Not gonna lie, that's a great ad for Prusa's box strength. Honestly, that's
Actually,
kind of
yeah.
fair.
I will admit.
That's some damn good tape down there. Like, you know, kind of.
Okay, so view at your own risk. Was there anything FDM at Formnext that you thought was truly the next big thing besides INDX? The problem is INDX was really damn good, and it kind of overshadowed everything for me.
There was one thing. I think it was in the Norwegian booth.
Oh, the continuous
Continuous
carbon
fiber
XL.
on XL.
That
Yeah.
was interesting.
Yeah.
Because that is an upgrade
Right.
to an XL to make it continuous fiber.
Right.
Though
Right.
there is one downside. They want to sell the whole system, not just the heads.
Yeah, their fiber's currently quite expensive. I mean, we had FiberSeek with the FiberSeeker 3. They did help us get out to the show, so thank you, FiberSeek, for that. But that, like, FiberSeek has brought the price down so far that I think it is going to be difficult for others to compete unless they build a machine that takes the FiberSeek continuous fiber and rely on FiberSeek's ability to manufacture at a decent price point. So So I think that would be some value there,
Yep.
but I don't.
It's hard to say. It's very hard to say.
Oh, that's what they tell me.
I will say the silicon printing, seeing that in person.
Silicone.
Yeah, silicon. With a un.
Silicone.
Yeah, it's silicone.
Silicone.
But yeah, I'm not saying
like
silicone.
fake boobies. Silicon, like the chips
I
you
didn't
saw
say- no,
earlier
no,
down at
that's
SMT.
Silicon versus silicon. Silicon.
Um,
Like silly putty, but silicon.
right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, silicon printing was cool.
It is, yeah.
That was really cool. And seeing it work in real time, even cooler.
Yes, yeah. So the thing with the filament too, and how it's like literally two things: a filament, and you have to like split it apart, get the goop out, put it through the. It was super cool. All right, this is too itchy. I'm taking it off. I wasn't planning to put that on when Amber came in. We didn't even know that they were going to bring Amber in a box. So Baloo has a question that I think is one that we have to kind of discuss with continuous fiber machines. The fiber seek is still layers, so no strength in the Z. To some extent, that's accurate.
No, you are right. That is accurate.
Right, your Z is still your weakest, but I don't think there's any companies out there that are like interlayering the Z as well.
And the problem is continuous fiber doesn't have the binding power of polymer. So when you stack them in a Z direction, you're relying on mostly just the pre-preg of whatever it's going into to bind it in the Z direction. Where I think, is it Endless Loop? The XL printer continuous fiber.
I think it's
either Endless something.
It's Endless
or Loop
something. It's Endless
their logos,
something. No,
they
it's
are
Endless something.
inserting it, I believe, into the polymer.
Yes.
And therefore you get polymer wrapping around it, so the Z should be slightly stronger, but it'll still be reduced.
They have they have a regular tool head that does the printing, and then when that layer's done,
continuously
a different head comes out with a big wide heater on it, and then basically reheats that layer and shoves a fiber into it. And it's like, that is what the freaking tool changers are made for. There was a pick and place XL that was super cool as well. We had, the silicone tool head there.
I am very much liking the fact the XLs are now getting new heads.
Finally.
Because that's kind of what the XL would have been great at if they actually, did it much sooner.
Yep.
But hey, better late than never. And honestly, these heads have, in my head, made the Prusa XL actually a viable machine again.
Well, so if you
didn't... the Prusa XL also has lots of competition with just regular heads now. Well, you've got the Snapmaker U1, you've got Bambu Lab with vortec. You've got Bondtech with INDX.
You have Prusa with Core One Index and Core One L with Index eventually.
The Prusa XL kind of felt not dead on arrival, but
feels
worse
like the Mini.
in every way.
Feels kind of like the Mini.
Yeah. Just like the dejected child.
We are not under a contract to say only nice things. We would never sign a contract. Don't look at us like that.
But I can now turn it positive. These new heads, for me, any single one of them is a legitimate reason to get an XL now.
Yes.
And the fact you can possibly get all of them on the same printer at the same time.
Yeah.
That's kind of bloody cool.
And literally the continuous fiber guys, I'm like, oh my God. I'm looking to saying, okay, I have 2 heads. Well, I have 3 heads. Oh, there's wig on me. You. I have 3 heads with 0.4, 2 with 0.6. Remove one of the 0.4 ones continuous fiber.
Yep.
Done. That's my perfect XL. And then that's the one that I just slowly replace out, and that's the that's the silicone, that's the pick and place. That's the kind of stuff that I want to see more of in this community. And dude, Prusa is all of a sudden literally, I mean, we had a talk earlier with the product manager for things at Prusa. This will be a future video. And I said something that I think a lot of people will resonate with as well. This is Prusa getting back to their roots of being in the community. Filament 2, that's a community project. The pick and place, where they were picking and placing the square nuts, that came out of a university. And so Prusa is all of a sudden getting back into this community thing. And it's this is good. This is good. This is what we want. But yeah, had it not been for those extra tool heads, INDX coming out would have been like, oh, so you're telling me that I can spend half the amount of money, get more tool heads, and if I don't care about the extra build volume, great.
And in theory, it's a more reliable system as well.
See, it's funny. The XL, if you don't assemble the docks right, you will have nothing but problems with it. If you tighten the docks like they owe you money.
But that's how a spec. Those bolts only have a rated spec, and you're over tightening them compared to this. You should care.
I don't care.
Because
it works.
That's a design flaw.
Don't care. It works.
Just because it works and it fixes it does not mean it's a good design.
Don't care. It works.
They should have added one more bolt, and it would have fixed it all.
I don't disagree. Tom Mix said, do you guys know how much the filament to filament will be? No, I asked, and we did not get an answer. So, I got nothing. That's what she said, Shane says.
Olaf says 42 saying, could Prusa make injection molding to get the price down? Price down. The printer is at a point where development don't need printer. No. After seeing their facilities and everything, printing in polycarbonate carbon fiber is definitely the way to go. They have been able to
come on, show your phone to the screen. You got the influencer photo. You are officially an influencer today.
I did the big thing.
And Sporluck says, live at Prusa criticizing. No one said that we had to be nice. And quite frankly, yeah, you can barely see it. But you guys and I would also be criticizing, myself if we didn't, talk about the things that we have issues with too. You're just popping your head in.
We've just got an angry Shane.
Yeah, we have an angry Shane. Look, is there a Shane model in here? I'll just put it on the table.
Actually,
there is.
Get it, please.
Where is it?
Please.
I want the Shane model for the table. Wexter, if you're watching, there were lots of Shane models around the factory.
There was so many.
Very nice.
Tech support. Go ahead. Yeah, ha, very
funny. But look, Prusa likes the fact that we're going to criticize too. That's part of the deal.
Every
honesty is what matters.
Needs somebody that isn't just a yes man, because that's what keeps them accountable to themselves, and it allows them to stay in the know with what's going on. Because the problem that happens is when companies get too big, people prefer to keep their jobs over trying to make better products. That's when stagnancy happens. And that's a death spiral. And that's why we say what we see, because it's a valuable experience. And if they want to listen to it, they can. And if they don't, they don't.
Mr. N. Bridger said, give me a Core One XXL 400 cube with INDX and I'm all in. That sounds like an SV08 Max with INDX.
Yeah, that kind of does.
You actually had one that handy.
Oh my
Come
God,
on, we
Shane.
need it here. We need it here. No.
Don't make me
beg. No, bring it back.
Come on, Shane. Shane, do it for me.
Do it for Amber.
She's the one making me do it now.
Good.
Yeah, Amber's on the right team. Let's go.
Let's get the Shane. We've got space for Shane.
It's perfect right here.
I'm sorry? Oh, him?
I don't know. Baloo said Shane was not at Formnext, was he? No, he wasn't.
No.
El Mario Ruiz said, how is Formnext hangover? I don't drink a lot, so it's not really an issue.
That's a good show as well. You don't get to say you don't drink a lot. You went out, you sent me and Amber to go back to the apartment while you went out for shots. You don't get to say you don't drink.
I didn't drink a lot.
That doesn't matter.
I didn't get drunk.
You almost, I don't know.
There were stories that we will not tell on stream. Let's just go with that.
I'm jealous of Grant. He went out, and apparently there was a strippogram.
What?
Yeah, somebody said there was a strippogram.
I missed that. Anyways, no yes men, no psychopathic dorks. Oh, no psychophantic dorks. I don't know what that means. /me checks printables for Shane. Wexter released the model. You go to Wexter's profile on printables, and it's there. It was for the freaking children, Shane.
Think of the children.
This model exists because a couple of weeks ago, Shane ran a 24-hour live stream across 2 days, so it was two 12-hour streams, and raised $21,420.69. Nice. And because of that, Wexter released the Shane model, which you guys can download for free over on Printables.
It's a good model, that. I will admit, that's a really nicely designed model.
It is. This is the safe for work one. There's
not
one with him
angry enough.
flipping us off.
Yeah, it's not angry enough.
Yeah. It's required.
Shame.
Founder Edition member here. What did I miss?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
So, INDX, man.
Formnext was completely overshadowed by
I would
INDX.
like to point out, it was so overshadowed by INDX that when I look at other people that were streaming at that event, our stream at Formnext has double their views. And that should tell you something. This is not a small creator that I'm comparing myself to. And I will not say who the creator is, but they are one of the largest creators there that was doing live streams. Our stream for INDX on a 54,000 subscriber YouTube channel had double the views. And that should tell you guys how hyped people are for this tech. And literally when the stream was over, I went to Martin. I said, okay, the easy part's done. The easy part's done. Now comes the hard part, delivering on the promises.
Oh, it was so fun watching
and shipping
them,
on time
on the back end, trying to update their server, and the entire server was down.
Yes, yeah, the server
the
got
front end
DDoSed
didn't get just
so
hugged to
bad.
death. The back end got hugged.
Properly DDoSed.
Even the API went down, so they couldn't even look at stock levels. And that's why a lot of you guys saw the stock level go from full to 0 to full to 0. Because even the stock level checker couldn't check the stock level.
Yep. Nathan builds robots. So I guess I'm in, or we are in, because I think you're in it at the same time too. Nathan's video from Formnext.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
He said, and here you will see a Grant 3D Musketeers. 500,000 page views.
Oh my God.
500,000. We had over 3,200 unique clicks on the link, which was not an affiliate link, but it should have been. Yeah, that was one of those instances where it's you wish you paid for better servers for that one day.
Well, no, apparently they did. They 10x'd their
They
server
did, and it
capacity.
still wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, 500,000 page views. I mean, that crazy. Absolutely crazy. It was great to we met so many cool people there.
Oh, it was lovely just meeting all the fans.
I felt like every time we were walking somewhere, it was just some random person. I did have a fangirl moment though.
Did you?
I did. You were there for it.
Oh, yeah. No.
We were at Bontech, hanging out, getting ready to go film somewhere else. And
I've never seen Grant fangirl this hard
yeah,
before.
I did. Two gentlemen walked up wearing Koenigsegg attire. And I'm a car guy. I love Koenigsegg. CVK, Christian von Koenigsegg, that's the CEO, owner, and all those kinds of things, has been doing really well on social media lately. He's been very real, and I appreciate the hell out of that. And they make some of the most beautiful cars utilizing additive manufacturing. And they said that they like watching our streams. And I think that's freaking cool. So traditionally, people will ask for pictures with us. I asked for pictures with them. Because this is wait a minute, this is a dream for me. This is a company that I've always wanted to visit and even further visit, talk about how they're using additive to make literally the world's fastest cars. From 0 to 400 to 0 in 24 seconds, 400 kilometers an hour. 24 seconds. 0, 400 kilometers an hour, then back to 0. 24 seconds.
Yeah, that's fast. That's
252 mile an hour, I think. 0 to 252 to 0. 24 seconds. That is so short. You can literally show the entire video in an Instagram reel. And that's kind of crazy. Is it an EV? I think it's a hybrid. Koenigsegg has a really cool shifting system. Go look up their
Don't
page.
Koenigsegg have their own like electric motor developments? That is absolutely
They do.
rad.
They have this whole like valveless engine system. Koenigsegg has pushed the levels of engineering to a different level. I mean, even their doors with that beautiful hinge mechanism that it has to not only open outwards but then rotate up and out. So the door starts here and then it rotates up and out. It is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's I would love to go visit Koenigsegg one day. 248.5 miles an hour in freedom
that's
units.
fast.
That is dummy fast.
I mean, that is literally half the speed I've done in my stupid little Ford.
I have never been that fast in a car.
Look, I bought tires, waited for 138. I wanted to test them.
I mean,
The engine can't survive that high. There's no horsepower in that engine. It was all downhill the entire way with it. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was like, you cannot shift up past fifth, because the moment you shift up past fifth, the engine just goes, I've got nothing left. And it just goes,
Oh, because when you go into sixth, that's probably your overdrive.
No, so sixth is like the cruising gear.
Overdrive.
So it just drops it all the way down, and there is zero torque available, so it just goes,
Yeah, aka overdrive.
The turbo, though, still sounds terrible. The turbo's just running 24/7. It's like,
El Mario Reus is asking, did we see the 5-axis 3D printer? Which freaking one? There were
so
6-axis
What
machines.
sized 5-axis
Yeah,
3D printer? Because
like-
we've seen building size all the way to little baby ones.
Yeah,
Technically, we've seen like 6-axis 3D
we
printers.
filmed with a company that can do both polymer and concrete
Oh, yeah.
on a tracked system with a big KUKA arm.
Shit. Do you know who we've got to film with?
Who?
Generative Machine. With their new one.
Well, I mean,
I had so many meetings with them, I forgot to film with them.
We can just have them on the podcast.
Honestly, Generative Machine have a brand new machine like
It's
update.
pretty cool. It looks cool.
It's rad. It's so nice. And I talked to them like 4 separate times, and I just completely forgot to film with them.
And yes, the SLM printed printer. It's not SLM technically. I'm fairly certain it's LPBF or DMLS.
I didn't even get any B-roll of it.
I think I might have.
I'm actually gutted. I wanted that's
Aren't
why
they
I went
like up the road from you?
That's the problem, is they're up the road from me, and I didn't get B-roll.
They've got like the same accent. You guys must live across the street from each other, right?
No, they've got very different accents. What are you talking about? They're posh.
Well, I'm not.
I'm from Lincoln. We don't have a posh accent. I'm from the north.
Well, you know, the 0.3% of women on our live stream seem to disagree.
And I bet all of them call me pretty boy as well.
They probably
It's okay.
do.
I have made it as a professional Instagram model because I've been complimented on somebody else's Instagram for being pretty.
It's true. Tom Make said, I know it's resin, but
life
did
is
you
a
see
joke.
the Athena 2? We could not find it. So I could have been dumb and just couldn't find it. But I think there's a lot of good news coming out.
Yeah.
And my prediction is that 2026 is the year of tool changers, right? We got to use the Snapmaker U1 the other day. Big thank you to Dia de la Toisha. See, I remembered
you
it.
did it.
I remembered
You did it.
Dia de la Toisha. If you guys don't know, he's an Argentinian creator who not only printed on a hot air balloon, printed in Antarctica,
Yep.
printed in a bunch of different places,
Yep.
a bona fide Florida man. And at the end of the Bondtech INDX and Core One stream, actually came on and did an impromptu making Sawsome with us, which was just hilarious.
It was so fun.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
And then the mad lad destroyed his own hotel room to start filming for...
I don't think... I would say strategically reorganized is a much better...
I mean, everything went back how it was.
Yes, strategically reorganized.
But this was one of those like, oh, I see what you've done moments. And
Well,
I loved it.
we did have to take a plane flight. We had to go deep into the Cheyenne Mountains to see this machine. I mean, traditionally, when you see things like that, you do have to go deep into the Cheyenne Mountains.
See, you know what I really wanted to do for that joke? Was the Top Gear way, which is like super secret, top secret thing just off the M42 before Leeds. And it's just...
No. It was funny anyways. Goraka said, what do you think about the Swiss Tech tool changer? It's
I
kind of
quite
interesting.
liked that.
He showed us this thing. He came up to us and we were kind of just taking a breather, came up to us and is like, "You want to see something cool?" Like this guy was like Chris Bowden over here, seeing if I wanted to see something cool.
The worst thing is it's right next to Bontech, so he had the absolute worst place to show off a tool changer next to the hottest tool changer. And I will say my neurons did activate when I heard the noise it makes.
Yeah, it has a very nice
it's that
mechanical ka-chunk thing.
I can't say it reminds me
Yeah.
of a certain force application device from a distance, but it did give me the same neuron activation as the ka-chunk of a
It does kind of sound like a bolt carrier slamming home on an AR.
It literally has the same vibes as a mass acceleration unit.
Ah, yes, yeah, rapid acute lead poisoning device.
Yeah.
Physics duck. Yeah, physics duck. I'm so glad that people actually know his YouTube. Chris and I have been friends for years, well before he became a felon. Did Prusa say if INDX was coming to XL, hoping they listen to what you said and implement it backwards like you said during the stream? If not, I'm selling my XL and getting a C1L.
I don't
Okay,
think they
let's first off, one, they have not confirmed or denied anything that could be occurring with the XL. Two, it would be an absolutely ridiculous thing to have an XL upgrade to an INDX, and here's why. INDX is one extruder. If anything, it would be an upgrade for one of your 5 tool heads to be the INDX head, and then the other 4 are everything else. And in theory,
I mean, it also does a disservice to all the other heads they're developing.
It does.
And there is another aspect of why I did say I don't think they said anything. I didn't ask. There was no need to, because they have different purposes.
They do. They do.
Like a tool changer is a tool changer.
Yes.
And that has a different use case than an INDX, which is a tool changer.
Yeah, in INDX is so
I still don't know what to call them.
So far, INDX is nothing other than a material changer. Now, there are opportunities for like beacons and things like that to be added.
They've already confirmed beacon is going to be a option.
Right.
And there was a bracket, so beacon is a thing.
I'm sure drag knives, markers, and things like that will happen. But I think the bulk of people are going to end up using it for multicolor 3D printing. And a few of us,
I'm definitely using it as multi-material.
Yeah, I'm going to go multi-material, and that's literally why I have my XL. It is to do multi-material in a way that you just can't do with any other machine. Now, it is fast, it is efficient, and it makes good parts. There is one other
big difference. INDX is only currently confirmed to get to 300 degrees.
Yes.
I can't say anything about the testing that I'm doing, because I'm under an NDA. And I can't say anything about that, so don't bother asking. I can only say what's public.
I don't know anything.
And what's public is they've said there's 300 degrees. Now, that might mean you will struggle with like PPSU or PPAs, like the higher engineering, but most people don't use them anyway. And in reality, if you want that, just print like PET carbon fiber. That's like you can print at 290 relatively well. And actually,
well, here's the deal. If you got a Founders dev kit, figure it out. Like, have fun. Grab them by the ankles. There you go, Karen. Grab them by the ankles. What if I had 5 indexes on an XL working at the same time, though? I don't really see the reason for. Well, I don't see the reason for it.
Well, how would you get 5 indexes working at the same time?
There wouldn't be a reason.
Because you only have one gantry.
Well, it would have to park one of the index heads, go grab the other index head.
Why would you do that?
There's no reason.
Because index already changes its gear ratio to match the filament.
Yeah,
so there's no reason to.
There's no reason, and so. I don't know if we're going to ever see index on an XL. What I do think is someone from the community is going to do it.
I mean, I already have ideas for index that are very out there.
5 gantries. No. Just no.
Though, in theory, that is possible because RepRap firmware does have multi-gantry support.
Well, Prusa doesn't use that.
Well, I don't care. Rip the motherboard out. And the firmware and every other piece of hardware that.
So why not just build a printer?
Just build your own printer.
Yeah, like why not just?
Sure, ruin an XL, build your own printer, but kinematics are cheap. make your own.
Look, here's the deal. If you don't need 5 individual extruders, that's going to get INDX. Like, Joe has confirmed it's getting INDX. In theory, it's going to be more affordable. If you're willing to wait, if you don't need the extra 65 millimeters, why go any other way? Like, I am looking at our print farm at 3D Musketeers saying, Core 1L looks pretty good. Like, I'm looking at our Cheaty Plus 4s, which are 305 by 305 by 285. Looking at this machine, that is 300 by 300 by I think 330.
Yep.
Saying, yeah, it's more expensive, right? It's like double the price.
Yep.
But it doesn't have ceramic nozzles.
I'm still torn on ceramic nozzles.
The ceramic
I think-
heat breaks.
I think ceramic heat breaks can actually be very good. It's just
If
it's
you
just the
properly
current-
constrain your effing hot end,
No,
yes.
not even that. It's just the current implementation of ceramic heat breaks is trash.
Well, no, it is. It was done as a method to solve a problem. It was not done. It was not done because that was what was designed. The original Cheaty Plus 4 came with a stainless steel heat break, but for
Well,
some
that's the
reason,
point. The implementation is trash. Like, a
yes,
ceramic
they
heat
should have
break is great.
just move the damn fan.
No, not even that. A ceramic heat break would be great if it had support ribs. And
Yes.
they never did that because
Yes.
it was just, I'll change the material.
Yes.
For the nozzle, that wasn't designed for that
Yes.
material. Like, we use a ceramic heat break.
Yep.
We have 4 of them.
Mhm.
They are offset spacers. They are very good.
Yep.
But I wouldn't use it on one because
Right.
then it will just shatter because
Right.
ceramic is weak.
I've learned this the hard way. $20 nozzles down the drain each
Yep.
time. I see, James Mull, I see your question about the Cheaty Max 4. I'll get to that in just a second. The next decade says still too small. 400 feels like the sweet spot. I make giant parts for a giant person. The only thing in my way is volumetric flow.
Let me correct you on one thing though. 400 is not the sweet spot. It's 410.
Why?
So it's universal plate sizing. So when they
Oh.
make plates, when you cut them, it's basically like mother glass, like where TVs
Right,
are all
right,
rough
right.
sizes. 410 by 410 is a mother plate.
Whatever it might
400
be,
you waste material.
I look at it and say, at that point, if you need something bigger than an XL, just go SV08 Max with INDX, because that's going to solve the extruder issues on the SV08 Max. Get a Mandala Rose Works bed for it, so it has freaking magnets like a Core 1L, and
Honestly,
be done.
I'm starting to think something else. So Violin said, okay, Jacob, you can say that. And that was in reference to me saying gantries are cheap, as in like gantry
They are.
design. Would you guys actually want to see like a very small like video of how to actually build a gantry for yourselves? Because it's relatively
I know what to
easy
do.
to use services like send, cut, send.
I know how to do it. I go to my phone, I go to my contacts, and I search for Steve Builds, and then I click
I
call.
hate you so much. But like designing your own printer isn't difficult. So if you guys would like a factory's perspective of prototyping a gantry and going from sketch to finished prototype,
Mm-hmm.
we could do that. And that's not too difficult.
You could do that,
I could do
because
that.
I'm dumb.
I could do that on my new camera that Grant hates because it works.
Jacob got a... Nope, we're not going to get into that. Real quick, I want to talk about
Grant doesn't want to get into it because he hates my data rate.
the James... My data rate's better.
I don't care if
the
your
James
data rate's better.
Mullen-
My data rate's nice. 'cause
Yeah.
It's 1 gig a minute.
Well, that sucks, as you only have...
I only have
180 gigs of memory
Yeah,
cards. I
180
have
minutes to
12
record.
terabytes.
Yeah, well, didums, it was a good deal.
I don't disagree.
It was a really good
James
deal.
Mullen asks about the Cheaty Max 4. So we got to see the Cheaty Max 4. It is still using ceramic heat break nozzles. And that's upsetting.
Luke, fix this, please.
He is. And we actually got to see
Yeah, we got to see
the
that.
Pika for the Plus 4, but I'm not certain if it fits the Max 4.
I don't see why it wouldn't, because they're the same nozzles.
Yeah,
They should just be drop and play.
they're not the same.
Aren't they?
Cheaty did not confirm they were the same.
Yeah, but come on, Cheedy cheaps out. They're going to use the same parts if they could.
Cheaty could have easily put the exact same hot end from the Q1 Pro into the Plus 4. In fact, it is a drop-in replacement if you have the right connector. They didn't.
Damn.
And companies do this because they want you to invest in a new ecosystem because they make money on that ecosystem, yada, yada. So, yeah. There are a bunch of people that say they want to see it. So I guess we'll have to add that to the list of live streams where Grant gets to kick up his feet and just be the one that facilitates the stream.
Yeah.
And as Chad, the Floridian says, don't let Grant run the belts. It's true. Don't let me do that. I even made a joke to him when we were doing our we're doing, I think we're doing
Shit, I didn't get B-roll of that.
3 or 4 days of filming.
We didn't get B-roll of it.
Oh, well,
We
that
need to
sucks.
go back and get B-roll. Shut up, Shane. We do. For the shots.
So there was an area where they were belting the Core Ones. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going near that. That's where they do the belts. And we all know that I'm not allowed to do that.
You also not allowed to do cable management either.
I'm not allowed to do cable management?
What? But Grant's cable management
Okay,
is
wait a minute.
trash.
The cable management on the XL is quite difficult.
I saw Excel production. It wasn't that difficult. Grant's just bad.
Yeah. You know, because
Yeah.
here he is, you know, I'm sitting there, I'm helping him out, watching the stream and everything else, and he gets the cable management, and he has a, you know.
I look at it and I'm like, well, this is gonna suck.
Oh, by the way, since you're not paying attention to chat and everything else.
I'm paying attention to chat.
Hey, Wex. Oh, by the way, never mind.
No, never mind.
Never mind.
Okay. Should we bring up the Voron incident? No.
No. No. Definitely not.
I redid mine entirely. It was annoying. Yeah, XL cable management is tough, but Shane said, "Yep, it's tough, but you only got to do it once."
That is
And
true.
he's right. Only got to do it once. Wexter said to come closer. Shane. Wexter said to come closer. But yeah, I think if you need a bigger machine, the SV08 Max with INDX and a Mandala Rose works bed, call it there.
Yeah.
There's nothing that we have seen here at Prusa that would currently indicate that there is a really big Prusa machine coming out. Now, this is just after Formnext, so things have been sanitized, so who knows? Who knows? Has Jacob built a Voron? Have you built a
No,
Voron?
I actually haven't. I've been around the Voron community a
I
lot.
kind of want to get your opinion on their instructions because I
Oh,
just
I can tell you
they're
what.
not
No,
sufficient.
I can tell you what that's like because I have used the Voron guides to set Clipper up.
Mhm.
It's shit. It's the worst instruction set I've ever used for
It
a
was pretty
software
rough.
implementation.
It was pretty rough.
Where it had me bouncing between 3 different
It does.
websites.
It does, yes.
With no actual help.
It's like this is the one time where RepRap firmware is just better. They're like
Yeah.
their online one where you just type in all the stuff you need and it just generates.
And
the-
I've even built a rat rig, which is a Clipper-based machine, and they've got RatOS, which is a simplified, smoothened version of Clipper, and that was also terrible. Like, I don't think you can fix the software side of implementation for Clipper because it's not user-friendly.
The GPs say that Voron docs had a major update, so maybe you'll get
maybe
lucky.
maybe I will get lucky.
I'll have to take a look at it.
I
again.
doubt it because this is engineers making manuals, and engineers who make manuals can't make manuals. Tell me how I know because I made the first 3
Be
manuals
nice
for
to
the
Steve.
factory.
He gave us 20 gift subs. Be nice to Steve.
I'm not blaming Steve.
I know where you live.
I hope so. So does everybody else. You can
Well,
Google my home address, by the
don't
way.
do
You
that.
can't dox yourself.
Oh, you need to use Calico though. Yeah, well, that's Danger Clipper. They rebranded it to Calico.
Oh, come on.
You should have rebranded it to Torty because that's much funnier because that's a good cat meme. Because Torties are great until they're not, and then they get angry at you. It's great.
Yeah, but Calico's a nice word.
Calico is a nice word, but it's still cat stuff. Yeah, Belusa, I'm so spoiled with Prusa assembly manuals. It's true. Like, and you know what? I'm kind of bummed that Prusa doesn't include the printed manuals anymore. I love being able to show people, this is the manual, and I like thumb through it. And I can find a page where it says, this is how good the manual is. I said, well, it just tells you to stop and take gummy bears. I said, if the manual tells you at certain points to stop and take a break and eat a measured amount of gummy bears, think of all of the things that they didn't miss.
Yep.
Like, love it or hate it, their manuals are good. But the online ones are a pain. I like it printed, and I'm weird like that. I like it printed so I can quickly flip back through them.
I mean, Luke's Lab have said manuals are so weird. Sometimes I really want them. Sometimes I want the digital versions. It
So,
depends on the quality of the manual.
well, the digital's nice if you can control F and just
Or
find
they have
something in it.
clickable tabs. in
Yes,
it.
yes.
Clickable tab manuals, very nice. But I will argue one step further. So from a user experience point of view, a manual is a failing. If somebody has to go back to a manual, you haven't made it clear enough to design. A design should be something is so obvious it goes in a certain place, you don't need the manual. And I think of all companies that have done it first, Bambu Lab started that trend of very obvious design choices with stickers. So
Yeah.
you have stickers on the bed saying, undo these bolts.
Yeah,
That's a good
the
design
pokey
choice.
yoke, right? It just exactly what's
Yep.
needed, everything where it needs to be.
Yep.
And Robert G Code said, I'd rather scroll through manual than click arrows. I think the option for both would be nice.
Yeah. I will say there's a time and a place for both, and they are not mutually exclusive, but sometimes they are exclusive.
You know, it'd be cool. An e-ink compatible manual.
That's just a PDF manual on a tablet.
Okay, fine.
But you know what is nice, and I've only seen it once, and it's actually coming to all my manuals as well, little QR codes on every step so you can see a video of that step being implemented. So you can just scan that step, see it happen on a printed manual.
Pyre says the Core One came with a cheat sheet for the fasteners that were incorrect.
Well, that sucks.
I have not experienced that on mine, and I had a early unit.
I mean, it is possible. Things
It's
do
totally
change.
possible. And Luke's Lab said, I love my framework laptop with the internal QR codes. Oh,
Yes.
Mr. Framework
my
over
God.
here. Take it apart, scan the internal QR, get the guide. That would be nice. And you know what? I think Prusa's learned a lot about packaging recently. The packaging for the Core 1L is just damn good. It's damn good. It was easy if I didn't have internet problems. It's funny, the one time I don't have internet problems is at the damn show on freaking cellular internet connection.
I will say that mobile connection
Worked great.
Worked amazing.
We are using Roamify, and Roamify, if you're watching, which I don't think you're watching, I am upset at the fact that I have to message you every single day to remove the 5 megabit limit. I bought the unlimited plan. It should be unlimited, and I don't want to have to message you to reset the cap so I can get all the speed that I'm paying
that
for.
kind of sucks.
We literally, Shane had to give me a hotspot because the freaking system is messing up again, and that's annoying. Shane is in the background thinking that he's Hulk Hogan without the racism.
I'm Flab Hogan.
You're Flab Hogan?
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Into Hulk Hogan.
Also, Florida Man.
Former Florida Man, which makes him better.
Are
than you.
both of them are former?
Well, technically, former Florida Man transplant. So I wasn't originally.
That's fair. That's fair. You weren't originally from
So you
Florida.
started better. You had like a bad time, and then
No, 'cause see,
you
what
got out of it.
happened was I got. It's like one of those things where like my time in Florida was like going
Bulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, fuck.
The microphone's not on
the
there.
microphones are
The
here.
microphones are here.
Dude, I was that close.
They love you so much.
I know. Don't they?
You can take the man out of Florida, but you cannot take the Florida out of the man. Chagall says.
I basically spent 3 years in Florida, and it was like doing a prison term.
You
Wow.
spent 3 years in the weird part of Florida.
So
That's
around
the entire state.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry,
the
but
really-
Florida is cursed.
I'm not going to get into where Shane used to live. One, because it's not
They know
nice.
the
Really?
retirement capital of this, of
But also the STD capital of the Southeast.
I mean, that isn't mutually exclusive. Old people
Yeah, it's
get
pretty
busy.
Yeah, they do.
the what are those things they put on there?
The loofah, yeah, the loofah thing.
The loofah color.
Yeah, the loofah colors on their golf carts to say what
See,
they're
no,
into.
No, see, no, there's a good idea for one of your upcoming shows. Instead of 3D printing, it's all about urban legends in Florida.
It's
That
just
would
the
be a video.
sunshine laws. That's all you need to know about.
It's not the sunshine laws. It's something they put in the water.
What?
Something they put in the water. My water comes out of the ground.
That's where water does come from, Grant.
Well, no, it's not city water. I pump my water out of the ground from a well.
What else does water come from?
I'm getting worried
The
now.
sky.
Grant,
Water
Grant,
comes
where-
from the
Grant,
sky.
Where does water come from for you? Like, where in your head? Where does water originate?
Well, it depends on how you're obtaining it. It's a circle.
Chat,
just
you're
circle.
welcome.
Golf cart mafia city. See, this is just what people expect now from us.
What, chaos? Entertainment?
Yes, chaos, entertainment, food talk, something like that. All right, what else is cool at Formnext?
There's so much that was cool at Formnext. I really loved the actual 3D printed like shoes. I really want a
Yes,
set of
you've been
3D
trying to
printed
get a pair
shoes.
of 3D
I've
printed
been
shoes. I
trying
know.
so hard. Obviously, my friend David Tobin has a new set of shoes that are out. I believe made by Zellerfield.
Yes.
He's like collaborated with them.
Yes.
Which is quite nice. I do like the Zellerfield
It's
machine.
Zellerfeld.
Zellerfeld?
I think so.
Zellerfield? Zellerfeld?
I think it's Zellerfeld.
I don't know. They make cool machines that are just for them, and I'm kind of gutted because I kind of want one. But they've got a nice system. And then there's also Haygears with their resin printers that can do
Yep.
shoes.
Yep.
That's very cool because that's quite
They're-
an affordable way to make your own
No,
shoes.
they're like still $100 a shoe. Like $100 for a set of shoes.
Is it because of the resin?
Yeah, resin's expensive.
Oh, why is resin so expensive?
Because it's toxic. Resin is toxic.
But that should make it cheaper.
Who's that? Dannon said construct booth at Formnext 2027. That's if you're going
Okay.
to do one. I think 2027 is the year.
I think 2027 might be the year. One of the reasons I came out to Formnext this year was for scouting to see if it will be worth the investment. This coming year has a lot of development work going on. The big reason we didn't make it this year
Booths
is
are so effing
booths are
expensive.
so expensive. We need to guarantee
Like
return on
cheap
investment.
ones are like 20 grand.
Yeah.
By the way.
And on top of that, its safety is the main thing stopping us from doing a show, even if we had the money. Is 2 people on a trade show for 4 days is an unsafe working environment because you can't fold people out if you are constantly talking to people.
Is this? Hi.
Hi, Shane.
Hi,
Hi.
What's
what,
up?
what are you looking for?
I need this.
You need your phone?
Yes.
It's on charge at the
I
moment.
know, it's okay.
I didn't want it to die.
No, it's alright. It's just like my phone's going crazy with messages. and
Okay,
it's-
go
it's-
go check your messages. You know you could have just walked in.
I don't-
It's way more fun for him
Yeah.
to crawl under the table and
Just wave your
I
hand
guess
up
make
so
bad
people know
jokes
you're here.
about it.
Just
Ours
wave your
is-
hand up.
Oh, only 7,000 for Luke's.
Oh,
For Luke's lab.
oh, Luke's.
Yeah. I mean that's
I
not.
mean, that's not too bad, but
bad.
for a company of our stature, we'd probably need bigger to show off the
Well,
cool
I
stuff.
think it would be best for you all to partner
Partnerships are probably the best
on a
way.
booth with like a Bond Tech or something like
Yeah.
that with INDX or, so.
But yeah, like safety is the big thing for us. Like we
Mhm.
can't justify 2 people at the stand because if anyone leaves, it's 1 person.
Right.
And in reality, nobody's leaving the stand. Even at smaller
No,
shows,
no chance.
we forget to drink, we forget to eat, we forget to leave, we forget to breathe. There are no toilet breaks, there are no like respite breaks. It is bad. We will at every
Here he
night be
goes.
shattered. And after 2
Should have
nights
moved
we're
the
dead.
camera.
3 nights is dangerous. 4 nights is awful, and that doesn't include after parties. Thankfully, we might have a way to
Yeah.
get people on the stand to help us out. And weirdly enough, it's the military. I didn't know, but the military in the UK does an export.
We know military. What's military?
I don't know. It's the cooler version of military. But no, in the UK, you can get like properly like kitted out
Yeah.
army personnel and navy and RAF personnel to help you out at expositions.
Do they
expos.
carry pew-pews?
They can.
That would be cool. Hey, visit our booth or I'm sending this guy to come talk with you.
That's
And just
kinda cool.
like does the HK slap, And it's like, yeah.
Oh my god, you should have seen Grant fangirling over how many MP5s there are all
Yeah,
over
we
the place.
don't. They're not common in the States.
And then I'm just there like, yeah, nobody gives a shit about them. They're kind of trash at times.
the version that doesn't have the first and second largest navy. Yes, that's the version that has lost.
It's okay, we have healthcare.
Well, I mean,
We have healthcare. We don't need a navy that big anymore.
so you think.
No, I'm just going to lie to myself about not needing that big navy because we have no money.
Wait, I don't have any money.
No, our country's like
I
screwed.
had to personally fund the company bank account to make payroll because we've been traveling so much and the contracts haven't paid out yet.
Oh, don't tell me about that. I feel that. But yeah, so there might be a way for us to get like enough personnel. I'd want 8 personnel to do a Formnext, just so we can cycle people out. We can have the breaks. We can have the side meetings where most of the business gets done is side meetings.
And this is like my recommendation if you are wanting to go to Formnext as a business. The first year, go no booth and walk around. Here's the thing. A lot of these booths, they're worried about keeping their booth running. They don't have time to go out and find other people. And if you don't have the financial means to have people there that go out and find you contacts, go and find the contacts yourself. People are there to do business both ways, right? Jacob had many meetings where I was not invited. Like I did not possess the clearance levels to be in those meetings. And that's okay. That's part of it. But at the same time, I also scheduled meetings with companies. It's like, hey, I got this. You guys are good. Go do your thing. That's what Formnext was about for us. And something that I saw, I'm part of the 3D printing industry XCOM group on WhatsApp. And they said the vibe that a lot of the vendors got was there was less people this year than
I heard
normal.
that as well, and it was very busy.
However, the connections were better this year than ever before.
Interesting.
Right? So I guess a lot of the chaff was gone. And so a lot of this was just better connections. And you know what? Dude, like I got to talk with like damn near C-suite level people at Artec. You know how hard that would be for me if I'm just like cold emailing saying, hey, I own a bunch of your scanners. Do you want to work with us? Like I can go to their booth, show what we can do, show like, you know, oh yeah, hey, Jacob, check out the Leo. This how you use it. Oh, you know how to use a Leo? Yes, I own one. Oh, cool. Wait, you're a Grant. Yes, I am. Great to meet you, Paul. How you doing?
I mean, I did have several scanning companies after you talk to them just be like, oh, if you want to like trial one in your factory or to do something, they were just like, sure, do it. Because it's not every day that a content creator also has a factory to be able to say industrial application of scanners.
Yes.
And that was quite cool.
And Tarzman said, to be fair, the CTO of Artec was in our chat once, right? He was in the comments. He wasn't in the chat. He was in the comments. And he said, you have no idea what you're doing. And I said, and who are you to say that? He said, I'm the CTO of Artec. And I said, send me an email to prove it. And proof was provided. And then they gave us free training, which was super cool. It's like $2,500 training I got for free.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That is pretty cool.
But yeah, I think that the connections, like events like Formnext, like Dr. Tao was there. All right, and I want to be clear. Joseph Prusa was there. Dr. Tao was there. Martin Bondius was there. You have big hitters from these companies. And while technically these big hitters are not the ones to be the decision makers, they're the ones you build the relationships with so that you have a long-term
100%.
collaboration system, right? Joe and I have been friends well before I was a content creator. We used to talk in the Google Plus groups.
RIP Google Plus.
RIP.
You will not be missed.
You know, and Paul from Artec, I reached out. Well, he reached out to me on a cold reach out on LinkedIn to do content with AS20s, Artec Studio 20. And I said, like, hey, we're going to Shanghai in a couple of weeks. Can we just go visit the office there? And he's like, I mean, I guess there's just not much going on there. I'm like, I still want to go. And he made it happen. And while we couldn't get a collaboration lined up for Formnext, it was just too short of time. And we started too late in kind of the year to get it done. I have some hope that next year will be a consistently different event for us. Doug says, don't you dare talk bad about Google Plus. I never did. It did not.
It did.
You shut your
It
mouth.
did.
You
Google deserved to
You
can it.
shut your mouth.
The only reason you liked Google Plus was the community it had around it,
And
not
look,
Google Plus.
And look where the community went. They went to Twitter.
You're the same person that's like, oh, Skype was good. Skype was never good. Ever. You got to admit, it wasn't good. It's just people used it, and it was the only thing that was better than everything else.
It worked well, okay? Skype worked well. I had no issues with it. RIP Skype. Teams is just Skype, but with more work.
Yeah, Teams is worse than
Teams is
Skype.
terrible.
Teams is actually dog shit. I'm sorry.
It's so bad.
Okay, so I've actually had to buy Teams
Is
now.
there somebody out there that's like, I love using Microsoft Teams?
And yeah, John S. Slack is crap. Slack is just business Discord, but worse.
It's totally just business Discord.
It's business
but
Discord,
worse.
but they've made it even more unusable.
No.
Just use Discord. All Discord has to do to make a better Slack is just change the name from Discord to Slack 2, and then they would have so much more money if they charged for it. Like, literally, have a Nitro version. That's not Nitro, it's just business.
Shergal says, well, I work at Microsoft, so I'm kind of obligated not to complain about Teams. We are literally live streaming from Prusa, and we are not licking the boot. So just saying, you don't got to lick the boot if you don't like the taste.
I mean, I'll lick the boot a little bit. I got a photo in the print farm.
You did get a photo of the print farm.
You
did get your print farm photo.
I got to have fun.
There's an HT90
I know,
really close to us right now.
At us.
And I'm looking at an A7 III, an A7 S3, a couple of GH5s. There's a Nikon up there, but nobody wants that. And a slew of G and GM lenses. I'm just saying. This room is full of good stuff. And I guess there's some resin printers next to us or something, but A7 S3. Which is like $10,000 here in Prague, which is kind of crazy.
Linux fanboy.
Send me an HT90. Hey, Shane, Luke's lab wants an HT90. Send him an invoice so he can pay for it.
I want happiness, but I don't have that.
Shane said, I'm not saying what Shane just
Oh my
said.
fucking God,
I was
Shane.
going to repeat it. Watch your language.
Please
Hell
don't.
yeah, ICQ, let's go. What?
I didn't swear at all.
Okay, Shane said he wants happiness, but he hasn't found it. No, I said Jacob dropped an F-bomb.
No, I
said
didn't.
I want happiness.
Did
but
I?
haven't
Ah,
found
well, I'm
that.
British. It's okay.
It's Shane, isn't it? Yeah. Luke said he has $5 to pay for it. The HT90.
Okay, you can set up an installment plan. $5 every 5 minutes.
What am I gonna do for $5? I'll put the wig back on.
Somebody super chat now. $5. You heard it.
Oh God, Shane's gonna do it.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Think of the
$5.
exposure. Think of the exposure, Shane. Think of the
Chat.
exposure.
Chat, I can find a better wig for 10.
Shane says he
Shane.
can find a better wig for 10. $5 for a printer that prints $1,000 rolls of filament makes sense. Yeah, pretty much. How do you convince brands to separate you, influencer, YouTuber, from you owning a 3D printer business?
I don't know.
I know. You don't. See, the trick is you don't. There's a really good... Did you actually find another wig?
Oh my God, he has found a better
you
wig.
did find another wig. Oh my God.
Oh
it is
my
beautiful.
God.
Yeah,
That is
pass it
gorgeous.
under. I won't.
Yeah. No,
Oh, you're coming on to the stream?
somebody needs to put
No one's
$10 down
actually...
now.
I don't care.
Okay. All right. Well,
There we go.
Well, hold on, it needs to, like,
Aw,
does
look
it-
how fabulous.
well, hold on.
you
I
look.
need to, like, get it. All right, whatever. We're going to leave it like that.
British judge.
It is.
Kind of looks it.
Yeah. Does this make you Randy, baby?
Dear God, please don't
Oh,
say
it's too big for me. That's the issue.
I
Wow,
bet it is.
something's too big for my head. That's a surprise. Yeah, I mean, I thought, but here we are. So how do you separate it? Officially, you don't. So this is the cool thing. You can approach it from two different ways. It's like we run a service bureau, right? Jacob has a manufacturing facility. We run a service bureau. And the answer is you don't. So we primarily work with B2B and B2G. So that's business, business, government. And when we approach companies, if they are clearly more looking at YouTubers, then I talk about the YouTube side of things. If they are clearly trying to do more B2B business, we talk about YouTube. But then I mentioned, hey, I've been in the industry for 15 years as a professional. I own a business in this industry. We work with companies like Lockheed Martin, and it's all on our website, from the Smithsonian to Snoop Dogg and everything in between. Yes, that is actually part of our business pitch. And generally speaking, it's like we also have content now as a part of it, and where I might wear wigs. I mean, who knows?
It's kind of fun.
It is kind of fun.
Everyone likes to bully Grant, and that makes it even more fun.
And there it is, Howie DeWitt 3D.
There you go. You gotta keep the wig on.
$9.99. Gotta keep it on. Thank you, Howie DeWitt 3D. $9.99. Guess I'm keeping the wig on. But yeah, you look at it and say, okay, what does this company need? Oh, and Doug with the 2 pounds. Super chat for wig cleaning. I don't know where this wig came from. I did not check it for weird bugs. But whatever. I do need a gavel. Wait, I have a gavel.
You do have one.
Order in the Shane. Order in the Shane.
I worry about you.
That's fine. Everybody does.
I mean, you're from Florida. I shouldn't worry about you.
it just comes.
I should worry about everybody else being around.
Yeah, it just kind of comes with the territory. But yeah, we don't. So like when we went to film with Formlabs, and they were like, initially they're like, so who are you? I'm like, oh, we're a content creator. Okay, and I'm like, I really like your stuff. Okay, we don't really. It was like, I felt this kind of vibe of like, we really don't care about you, you dumb YouTuber. Go away.
It definitely came across like it's another person being opportunistic,
but
trying to get something.
As soon as they kind of like heard me talk about the Fuse One Plus and the Form 4L and like all the things that Formlabs is doing, and then they like let me use a resin hammer to hammer in a nail into a piece of wood. All of a sudden, the tone shift that they did was like a full 180 of like, oh yeah, you can show this, you can show this, you can show this, you can do this, you can do that, because they saw that we're not your typical YouTuber in that
we're not just
I'll wear a wig for no damn reason.
We have an industry element, and the industry element is the unique edutainment part of what we do.
Right. Like we provide industry expertise. It's like a lot of content creators in this industry are just they're just that. They're content creators. Yep. Right? I've been a professional in this industry well before I was a content creator. And so like that sets me up to be a little bit different. Like you have excavated a cake from a Formlabs Fuse One Plus.
That is very true.
And not many people can actually say that. I've operated Fuse One Pluses. I've used the Sift. I've used all the stuff in the Formlabs like arsenal. I have not used the new Form 4L, but it's Formlabs machine. It's easy. And what makes Formlabs special is their resins and their materials and their whole ecosystem. And when they heard me say that, you could just like see them slowly start to smile more and more and more, because they realized, oh, he's not like the others. And so we approach that thinking, oh, it's Formlabs. Like they've got a lot of good marketing. They'll appreciate a YouTuber. Very clearly, they weren't all that interested. So we quickly shifted gears, talk more about the B2B side of things, and it was great. So yeah. Do you need to separate it? No. If you want to, you can. But I think that there is some value with owning a business in the industry as well. It provides you with a different, perspective of it.
And then there's like the other aspect. So in case you're asking more like, how do you separate the fact that I'm a manufacturer in another person's factory?
Right.
And that comes down to the same thing. It's the fact that the ethos behind the person and the company is always, we want to do what's best.
Right.
And that also includes honestly talking about other people's things to make it better. Competition is good for everyone, including companies.
Sure.
The only companies that don't think competition is good are either evil or at the very peak of what they do, and they are afraid they're going to lose it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a good thing. It's why Prusa was kind enough to bring me out here. Is they realize I will be doing what's right by talking about how cool their bloody new machine is, because it's pretty cool. That isn't like I'm going to be biased and all this. Like, no, I'm going to say what's true. And I was telling Shane the other day that I sold like a couple machines to a specific company in the UK, and I basically helped them decide, yeah, they want a 200 strong Prusa farm. And I'm like, you know what? I'm happy with that.
They should
because
use
the end
coupon
goal...
code 3D Musketeers at checkout.
Oh, this is before I knew you.
Bastard.
Before I knew you, Grant. But like, that is the type of person I am, and the type of person my company is we
It's the
will...
kind of person, like the kind of people we are.
Yeah.
Right? We
Our
are...
ethos infects what we do.
Well, it is about,
even
like...
if it means like, oh, we're going to say the wrong thing for profitability.
do
I
that
don't
all the
care.
time.
I'd rather be able to sleep happy knowing that somebody's business is doing better than they could have done previously by buying something different.
Yep. Yep. Oh, Pez Liz, welcome to Basic Support. Thanks, Liz. It's clearly for the wig. The fact that Shane knew exactly where another wig was...
kind of concerning.
Yeah,
a little bit.
that's the thing that I'm worried
Yep.
about right now. But, you know,
I can get the thing from earlier.
the thing from earlier?
Yeah, do more target practice.
Oh
should
yeah,
be with
please,
the Nerf bucks.
please.
These are so itchy. How can people wear
It's
these?
polyester, that's why.
It's PET.
I don't know. I don't
Okay, you
care.
need it back?
Yeah.
Is it PET? Let's see. Yes. Here you go.
I want to put it back because I know where it goes.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea
Oh
where it goes.
no.
But
If he knows where it goes, where did it come from?
Cotton Eye Joe, last I checked. Shane is the prop master. It's true. Master of puppets, if you will. Came from his luggage. So, yeah, I don't think there's really a need to separate it. If you want to, you can. I might recommend it initially, like have different names associated with it. But having content with the same name as your company can be valuable unless you're going out there just crapping on all the companies.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I think Shane put it really nicely. If he thought I was a threat in the
You
way
wouldn't be
like
here.
I would be stealing company secrets and trying to like do insider trading and industrial espionage, I wouldn't be here.
Yep.
Like, they've gone and put a lot of faith in me.
Yep.
After meeting me.
Yep.
And they've gone, you know what? He's chill. And I like that. Because
Chillish.
I like to think I'm chill.
Chillish.
Well, I do have Maltese blood in me, so I do get a bit fiery at times. I haven't thrown a sandal at anyone yet.
A chancla.
Maltese
Don't care. Chancla.
sandal, flip-flop.
So we got the Core One L here. What do you guys want to know?
I can touch it. It
can touch it.
feels like a printer.
While
It's actually a really nice printer. The
yeah,
coating is really nice. It's kind of like a thin... I can't tell if it's a powder coat or not,
it is.
but it is a really nice, like,
You wanna get upset?
texturing. Go on.
You want to get upset?
What?
What's this made out of?
My superior metal, aluminum,
Okay. And what's this made out of?
steel.
Okay, he does know.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, it's almost like I build printers and I know the difference between that sound and that
God, you
sound.
can't show that on stream.
Oh my God, yes.
I can't show that on stream.
Why
No, we
not?
can't.
Why not? Come
Why do
on. Come on.
Why do you have... Why is that... Where did you get that from?
It's only lightly used. Come on.
Tell Wexter to get out. He needs to go home to
Oh,
Croatia.
come on.
We could donate enough for a Merkin. That's a much funnier joke if you knew what Shane was holding right there. Is there really no sign of a Core One XL? We are.
Why would that be?
I mean, we are unable to discuss it.
I mean, even if there was, like, just from a logistical point of view, you are then
This is
direct.
pretty much
They
it.
made it bigger. What do you mean by XL? This is the XL version. They just called it L instead of XL.
I mean, at least it wasn't Pro Max or something. Good Lord. have
Pro
mercy.
Max Plus large edition. I don't know.
Yeah,
guys, just be happy with what you've got.
Did anybody see Core One L coming? Did any of you see it coming?
No.
I knew about it early, but it surprised the hell out of me when I saw it. Just saying. You have nothing? Well, shame. Most people don't need a bigger printer. Most people want a bigger printer. Pilot says, why no filament wiper? Prusa's never had one.
Why would it need a filament wiper?
So people have put the A1 silicone
Yeah.
piece with the little finger dinguses
Yep.
on it at the corner because it hits it. And all you gotta do is add a little bit of G-code and it's no big deal.
Yep.
It has the purge before you start the print. Like, it doesn't really need it.
That's literally what I was thinking. It's like, it does a purge line. That
And
is
just
the
like
job of
use a
purge line.
brass brush.
No, don't even use a brush. Brush. just a kitchen towel with some isopropyl on it is more than good enough. Because the isopropyl burns off before it can even burn your fingers anyway. So just get a piece of kitchen paper, wet it, wipe the nozzle if you really want to, but in reality, it don't matter. It'll be fine.
CZ Oliver next 7 says, I think them saying peak CF was a mistake. I think they meant PEC CF. I don't know. I don't have either in stock. So 3DX Tech, hook a brother up, because I'll happily try it.
Supreme Bean has said a very important question, which is the fact that we can't talk about it
means they are
making an assumption. Now,
we can't talk about it.
That, because of NDAs and everything, even if we knew there wasn't one or was, we actually can't say. So don't take our inability to answer the question as a confirmation for what needs to be done. This isn't like a conversation where you're like, oh, are you dating this person? And they walk out, which means they are. This isn't that. This is just we can't tell you. That is a neutral line in the sand, not a confirmation from lack of information.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I like bigger printers. For me, I actually think the Core One L's kind of like right in that sweet spot. From a print farmer perspective, the Core One L is like kind of my idea. Like the Core One to me was like, oh, it's a good machine. You know, I wish it was bigger on the Y-axis. And of course, with INDX, you're losing another 20 millimeters plus. Yeah. So you're going to go to like 250 by 200 by 270. So it's going to be a really...
Which still isn't that bad when you consider...
That 200 is really small.
It is on the smaller side, but it's not awful.
If you look at the Core One L, it would go to 300 by 280 by 330.
And that's still huge.
That's still more than usable. And because the Bambu size of the 256 cube became like the industry standard for what everyone was like making plates for. Like we have customers that tell us, hey, can we send you a 3MF file made for a 256 printer? I'm like, you can, but I'm not going to use it. They already have it made because they have bamboo farms or they've used people with bamboos in the past. This solves that problem because I don't have to try to fit a 256 into a 250 by 220.
Yep.
So it solves that problem, and quite frankly, $1,800 for an assembled Prusa printer, literally out of the box and printing in 20 minutes with internet issues, which is pretty good for Florida man, is a insanely fast setup time.
Oh yeah.
Like
they've done a really good job with it.
Like we were racing for speed benchies. Now we're racing for freaking, how fast can you get a printer unboxed and printing? Yeah, I know the stream's stuttering a little. We're on a cellular data connection again. It's just part of the deal, guys. So many early Core One L reviews essentially ripped it for not having an active chamber heater and a hot end that can do 350C for PPSCF. How many of you in the chat right now actively and consistently print PPSCF? Because nobody ripped the Bambu Lab X1 Carbon for doing that. Nobody ripped the P2S for doing that. Nobody ripped the A1 for not doing that. How many of you are actively, consistently printing PPSCF? Because I truly believe few of you are. Like, I get it. You want more? Great. Go get the 400C upgrade. It is expensive. That 400C upgrade is actually...
How much is
like
it?
$285.
That's not that bad. If you're needing that upgrade...
It's just a nozzle, heat block, heater, and thermistor.
Yeah, but in reality, if you're needing it, you don't care what the price is. Because you're going to be spending it on $100 a real filament.
Is it... Yeah, I think it's PPSCF. Yeah. Oh, Lucky 13 Toys. Hey, Gates here.
Hi, Gates.
I don't know if I had heard of PPSCF before this month. Yeah, like, look, guys.
It's poor man peak. And
well, no, it sounds like steel. Like pings.
Yeah, it's poor man's peak. If you need a superior material that isn't peak, pack, and ultim, it's PPS.
And like, okay, fine. You want a machine that can do more than that? Good. There are other machines on the market to do it. Right? Were you ever looking at a stock Prusa thinking, oh, it's going to print PPS-CF. No, I wasn't. You want a high-temp printer? It's called the HT90. Yeah, it's 10 grand, but it's, you know, proper and a 90C chamber. You don't get that on your consumer-grade machines. And if all goes well, we might have one coming soon. I'm excited for that.
That's going to be very fun.
Yeah, because
Very fun.
we're like one of the few content creators out there that actually do B2B and B2G. So is that a 3D print of Evil Cartman? No,
No.
it's Shane.
That's Shane. Shane is lovely. Look how angry he is. That's his happy face.
Yeah. So, like,
Look
what?
at his happy face.
What, Shane?
No, he's just showing off his happy face.
It's his happy face.
That's his happy face.
I'm so happy.
No, this is I've spent way too much time with Brant and Jacob.
Oh, it is happy.
Yeah, that's the happy face.
It's happy face.
That's the we fed him very well yesterday face. And
God, oh my God. We found an all-you-can-eat sushi place in Prague called Oshi.
Damn.
More like, oh shit, it was so good.
It
was so good.
I hit my limit.
It was 700 crowns, like 32 US bucks, which is right where it wanted to be. It was the best all-you-can-eat sushi I've ever had. It is of the same company that does OMG. If you've been to Prague and you know Shane, you've been to OMG, I almost guarantee it. It was so good. We had so much sushi. I am still bloated from all the rice. And I'm like, we shouldn't have done that because I'm on camera all day today.
I suffered in the morning.
Yeah,
so
like,
oh,
I'm over here like,
Get in my belly.
I mean,
brother.
he ate so much. I was like tapping out halfway through.
His British stomach couldn't handle
they
it.
brought out another boat of sushi, and Grant's there like, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Shane and I were just, it's time to get to work.
You should have seen the list of things they ordered was
They
huge.
did not give us an itemized invoice, and I am upset by
we have
this.
2 large boats and 1 extra large boat.
And then we
It's true.
ordered
We
two
had-
rounds
we
of
had-
starters as well.
We had a British armada worth of sushi boats
It was
and
a lot.
polished the whole damn thing.
It was a lot.
And then got gelato afterwards.
The
Let's
gelato was a
freaking
really
go.
nice topping for everything.
It was quite good, yes.
There's always space for gelato.
Yes, always space for gelato.
But no, I destroyed that toilet in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, there was so much food. I woke up like a brick, and I'm like, shit.
It's like, nogging, I don't know, man. Every time you come
What?
in here, you kick the light.
Poop talk now?
No, as in, like, the feeling of, like, I'm dying. The exclamation of, I'm dying. Not actual shit, but like, shit.
Chat is dying half the minutes into this.
So Reliance said the one belt Grant is
It's
allowed
okay,
to touch is
Grant-
the one to get,
Grant
you know,
had to
more
use
belly
the loo
space.
after me immediately afterwards, and I feel bad for him.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you? Oh, well, it was Amber then, and I feel bad for her then.
No, it's part of what happens when you're in a 2-bedroom Airbnb. It's part of the deal. But yeah, dude, that food was so good. God, you know, I think Amber and I had kind of a mediocre meal in Germany. We went out to a pho place that had a lot of really good reviews. Like, it had like 4,500 reviews out of 4.9.
This
The
isn't
food.
the first place you
No.
took me to.
It was
That
before.
was
It was before you got
good.
it. Yeah. That's the second F-bomb you've dropped on this stream.
Yeah, you're allowed 2 on any stream.
No, you're allowed 1 to keep it PG-13. After
I
that,
thought
it's
YouTube
rated R.
changed it to 2.
Oh, I don't know what YouTube does, but I just
remember
know what the
LTT talking
MPAA.
about it.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, the first one that Amber and I had was before you got in, was mediocre at best. The second place we went to, which was like a hop, skip, and a jump from our hotel,
Oh, it was so
was
Oh my god, it had like 2 millimeters of like oil layer.
it was very
on it.
good.
It was so
It was very, very good.
tasty.
Then you had Pho Hanoi out here, which was very good.
It was very good, though. I will say, I think I did prefer the Germany one.
I think the Germany one was
It had
better,
a better blend of oil to base broth.
but
to...
the beef
but
at
the
Pho
beef
Hanoi
at
was
Pho
way
Hanoi
better.
was so good.
And I
Pho
think-
Hanoi was
I think that brought it to another level. I think that brought it to
there was
another level personally.
Well, the thing with like the pho place in Germany was it was a soup with a bit of extras in it.
yes.
And the pho place in
Prague.
every bite had a decent amount of meat with it.
Yeah,
It
and
was a better balance of ingredients.
I think the meat is kind of an important thing when you're ordering.
Well, it's the texture
pho.
difference.
Right.
You can't
so-
just have soup
Now, if you
with
could take
extras.
the filling of pho Hanoi with the
Oh my
soup
God.
base of...
That'd be Michelin star at that point.
That'd be pretty good. Yeah.
I would go out of my way to go get that.
We went out to Kunta Hora a couple of days ago with Tomi, and you had your first official Czech meal.
Yes. Oh my God, it was. So
You
good,
had
so
real
good.
Czech food. So you got a pork dish, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I had the svichkova, Amber had the beef cheeks. We had some tartare to start with.
Oh, that tart. I actually want to.
Oh
go
yeah,
back
we
just
had
for
lots.
that
We had
tartare.
lots of Döner. The Germans have told me Döner.
It's Donna.
We still need to walk around and find the louder the EDM, the better the Döner in Prague.
Oh, we had such a good time in Germany with that Duna.
Which one?
Where they were just dancing with the knives.
Oh my God!
They were
yes,
just like
yes,
dancing
yes,
with the
yes.
knives
They were
to
dancing
the
with the
EDM,
knives.
and we're just there.
No, it was Akon. It was Akon. It was Akon the entire time we were there.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was
And we were
pretty
just
good.
vibing, and we
it
were
was
drinking on
vibing.
an empty stomach before that, and it was hitting quite hard.
It was hitting you quite hard.
I don't know why it hit me quite hard. So I wasn't tipsy. That's the weird thing. I got the happy drunk vibe.
Both of you still
on
say the
2
word
drinks.
wrong. Fine. I don't care. Yeah,
I don't know
know.
what was in those cocktails I had, but there was something that wasn't just alcohol. Because they made me very giggly in a way that alcohol doesn't make me. Because I can...
Something
Jacob
about
can
those
hold his
Snapmaker
booze.
drinks, man.
Those Snapmaker drinks were really good.
Yeah, we
though.
went to the Snapmaker after party, got to meet some of the people from the Snapmaker team. I think we will be able to work with them. Kind of excited for that.
I will say, after reviewing the...
It was not a review.
No, as in like... It's like, when I mean review...
Looking at it for the first time.
As in like, reviewing what I have seen for the first time. I'm actually kind of impressed with how they've done it. I do still have my concerns. Like, having one locking pin is a concern for me for alignment.
I want to know about long term. So
yeah,
for me,
I don't
long
know
term
how
is
the
the
parts
big
are going to
thing.
wear
Like,
over time, because any metal contact will wear.
mm-hmm.
Though I will say, compared to like the Prusa XL, I do think it's a better mounting system. Because
it's basically the Prusa XL mounting system.
Well, no, they've blended the E3D mounting system with a Prusa XL mounting system.
Have you seen the XL mounting
Yeah.
system? There's one right there.
Yeah, I have.
It's the same thing.
No, it's close to. They're using the same locking style,
Yeah.
but the actual kinematic mount style is close to the E3D
The 3
style.
balls they had on there. Prusa has 3 acorn nuts.
Yeah, I know.
It's the same thing.
But also, like, the way that they lock that single one also still has a spring element
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, like, it's a hybrid between both of them. And it's kind of interesting. So I am worried about, like, the longevity of those parts. The
only one way to
control.
find out. I mean, I would be the person that runs a, 10,000 tool change print job. And all it does is just do 10,000 tool changes.
Because, like, literally, we tested, like, this is the level of testing you have to do for these machines.
I ran 1,000.
100,000.
Oh.
And we would log every, like, tolerance offset after every test.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a graph of tolerance over time. Weirdly enough, we did it on a Z probe for an inductive side. You can actually feel the power grid through an inductive probe because the offset changes as time goes on. And we logged it to match the power grid voltage.
That's excessive.
Very excessive. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. But the reason I bring it up is I don't know how the Snapmaker's kinematics are going to cope with 1 million tool changes.
So,
because 10 micron difference is nothing for engineering, but for a 3D print, that makes it go from a perfect print to the layers are just slightly wrong.
So from a business perspective, we need to do 1,000 tool changes on a tool changer for each head to qualify it, and the XL passed it with the first try, and I really needed to get it through and running faster. Future Owner said, did you see any filament dryers coming out that are optimized to use with INDX?
No.
I don't know what that means, but I just picture an INDX optimized dryer as looking different
Actually,
somehow.
no.
I did.
I have seen a filament optimized dryer for INDX. It's called Construct 2.
Nope, it's called Inbox.
Oh, yeah, because that was on the forums.
INBXX.
But that wasn't something we saw at Formnext.
No, because he couldn't bring it.
I know.
We met the guy at Formnext.
I know.
But it wasn't at it launched. It is a Prusa community project, right? It is supported by Prusa, which is cool. I actually think that's pretty cool. Yes, so that is the one that I'm aware of. I am told we are going to get one
That'd be nice.
when the index becomes available, so we will absolutely be doing that.
I will say Index is still the hottest thing
It
that
looks
I've seen.
so sexy. What?
Shane is just shaking his head
Shane
saying you're
said
not
no.
getting anything.
It's not coming from you, Shane. It's coming from... I'll pull his name because I forget how to say his name properly. What?
So someone is kind enough to hook you up, but you can't.
I'm so bad with
Yeah,
names.
yeah. Grant is not a good host. He forgets people's names when they love him, obviously enough to give him something rare.
I never mess up anyone's name.
You are.
I know there's a particular someone
Yeah.
in chat right now.
Wesker.
Okay, look.
It is Sander. Okay, I thought his name was Sander. Yeah, it's
Just
Sander.
He has a name similar to a very popular character in Resident Evil. I mean,
Of course, it's a Resident Evil thing. Amber likes Resident Evil, but yeah, the inbox system, I think, for Index will be the system because so it's got to be public by now. I sure hope it is. And Sander, if it's not, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna break the friend DA. I'm almost positive it's public now. He has. All right. Can you search in INBXX for me to make sure it's public?
I'm pretty sure it was
Just
on the Bontech.
Let's just make sure so I don't say things I'm not supposed to. INBXX.
INBXX.
It is public. I want to make sure that what I'm aware of.
I see a picture.
Just scroll down. I'll know it instantly. Okay. Yep,
Yeah, it's
it
public.
is. Okay. Yeah, it's the first photo. The cart. The cart that holds the spools. 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 I need these in my life. So it's odd because, like, as someone that wants to build a print farm, the spools underneath the printer, kind of a pain in the ass for space.
Did ask a good question. Is the inbox a respooler?
I would have... It doesn't need to be.
No, it kind of does.
Why?
So respoolers are exceedingly important for filament storage. For even Index makes it easier because they don't retract very much.
Yeah.
But if you want failover, respooling is important as well as like other little things.
Well, it's just a little tail of filament. It's not that big of a deal.
I don't know. I find respoolers are mandatory.
I'm
And that's
sure it
part
could
of
be
the whole
added.
thing. Otherwise,
I'm sure
you
it
could
could
just
be
put
added.
like a load of things underneath in a box and then call that the same.
I don't think it's a big deal. I don't know. In here, someone asked to spell it, so I spelled it in the chat. It's INBXX. Bondio said, will you guys tune in for Steve's stream this evening of Fortune Timing for EU folks? It'll be 1 a.m.
Okay, I can tell you that for free.
us.
I won't be.
He
I'll
won't
be asleep.
I will try.
The amount of
But I
work
think
I'm
I
doing
have
after this
another-
stream is insane.
Yeah, I think I have another
Every
early
night,
morning.
I've literally left social events where I really don't want to be leaving to go and do work.
You have.
And I should be doing these social events because I'm trying to also do like business networking. And I'm not. Because I'm working. Because I'm an idiot.
No,
I'm overworking.
it's called owning a business.
Yeah, that's called being an idiot, especially in the UK.
No, it's called owning a business, and sometimes you have to make decisions that you don't want to make, but you need to make because you have deadlines.
Like not sleeping. Or like sleeping when you shouldn't be.
I mean, hey, look, at least we are cool enough that we can help each other even when you are wearing very little clothing.
That is very true. Very true. I have some really nice underwear. M&S Autograph Series. They have a micro skin where it's very thin. Hides
Why are
nothing,
you going into this?
I swear by them. Shane has just walked in with the weirdest look. Do you know how many compliments I've gotten from people saying how good these underwear are?
People complimenting you on your underwear.
You'll be surprised.
European.
I mean, what?
You
You
don't
go
get
in
that
the bathroom and
lifestyle.
drop trowel down to your ankles and walk around shaking your
No,
butt?
because if I did that, I'm doing
You'd
like...
be arrested.
Nah, I'm just doing a William Dafoe. Like, I can't do that to people.
Just show off your underwear.
Oh, no, that just happens normally. I can show you now if you want.
Sure, I want to see it right now.
Yeah, there you go. There you
No, I
go.
want to see it. No, stand up.
Yeah, there you go.
That's,
Wait.
No,
There you go.
no,
Look.
I wanna
I'm
see
gonna
it.
need
No,
I'm
I
gonna
Okay.
need more
can't see. I
super
need to
chats
know.
for
I
this.
don't know if it's a low cut or a high
You know what?
cut.
Super chat, guys. $100. and I'll show
No.
you the underwear.
Absolutely not.
no.
There you
Absolutely
go. It's
not.
out there. It's out
Absolutely
there.
not. I will
There's not
turn
enough
that
bleach
off.
in the
I
company
will
to clean
turn
the
that
studio.
It
off.
doesn't. It's not against terms of service.
Yeah, see, Bondi said pretty standard topic for this 3D printer podcast, okay? No, Gustav, it is a food podcast that happens to talk about 3D printing. I would like to point out our viewers sharply dropped when you started doing that.
Yeah, but look at the rate of comments. That's going up. We've got better engagement because of it.
Oh, dear Lord, no.
I'm like, oh, this is how Florida man arrested today for indecent exposure with with UK man. More on this at 11.
Shogo, Marks and Spencer's autograph series, micro skins. They are the comfiest underwear I've ever bought. I have been personally
Okay, but if you're gonna go to
complimented multiple
M&S, you
times.
have to get the chocolate.
The chalky milk is
chalky
very
milk.
good.
Yeah,
Chalky
they're
milk
chalky milk.
is very good.
Under no circumstances should you look at the calorie content in it. Just don't do that. Oh my God. Damn it, Rick. Where should we send the payment? Look who that is.
Damn right.
It's Generative
Damn
Machine.
right. This is because men need to up their game, and that's by getting good underwear.
Okay, CZ Oliver says the inbox has a respooler option, so at least that's...
Okay, cool. That's cool.
And you know what? I kind of like the name, INBXX. I kind of like the name.
Inbox is a good name.
It is a good name. And so I told Sandra, I said, all right, what I want you to do is every time someone buys one, there should be an audio cue that says, "You've got mail." That'd be funny. That'd be funny as hell.
That would be quite funny.
Try options for hot chocolate. Instead, we literally had gelato. We'll probably have it again tonight.
Yeah, probably.
And it's snowing. We had some fun in the snow today.
Yeah.
Sambazuru, I forget their real name. $5 said for Jacob not to show his underwear unless it's the cable management system.
Don't worry, it's definitely cable managing a single cable.
Jacob, this is supposed to be a family show.
It is.
That's not a family show.
The kids all know I'm talking about printers.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Amber doesn't want you in here right now. Why not?
What?
I mean, Shane, this is kind of on brand for this show.
Look,
Shane,
look.
Shane, have you not watched any of the recent shows?
No,
This is very much
Shane,
on brand.
Before I got these underwear and I really upped my underwear game, I used to have leopard print. And that was a vibe, which I also got compliments for.
Not for me.
You never saw it.
I
can make you see
and
it.
I am a thankful individual for not seeing it. More of a heat pipe than a cable. Jesus Christ.
Because the peanut
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jimmy Jabba joined asking where we are. We're actually in Prague
We're
right
in
now.
Prague because we're live from Prusa. Because for some reason they trust us. But we're actually using Shane's cell phone for internet because the gigabit internet failed.
Oh, some IT admin was like, yeah, let's get the numbers up. Cut the internet.
Life of Alpha Sigma with the €5 says a single cable. Back in my day, never mind. Because he can handle his alcohol, but is he showing? Wait, so you might be able to handle your alcohol. You cannot handle your caffeine.
Why not?
You've had enough caffeine.
I had a coffee, then one energy drink, and a second energy drink.
That's a lot. How much caffeine is in one of these?
Oh, just a coffee's worth. They're roughly about the same.
Kilojoules. What the hell does that mean?
No, that's not it. So if you look on so all European ones have their amount of caffeine per 100 mil, that right there. So it's 32 milligrams per 100 mil.
And this is
250 milligrams.
So this is like 75 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah.
That's a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, and then I've had 2 of them and a coffee. I had a black coffee. I actually mixed one with the black coffee when it got low to add some sweetness to it.
Yeah, I guess remind you guys to leave a like and get subscribed, because this is the weird kind of crap that happens here. Yes, even at Prusa. What did you think All right, what was your favorite industrial machine from Formnext?
Oh my god.
Or
there
favorite
was so
industrial
many.
thing?
Okay. I can't be biased because I really want to say the Farsoon metal like micro printing.
Fair.
But that's because I have like a vested interest.
You
in
have a
using
vested
that
interest in
machine.
using it. Yep.
I really want to use that machine for miso because
Yep.
it fixes the surface texture problem.
Yep.
And we've spent so much money on surface texture problems.
Yep.
Like it would just fix it.
Yep.
It's really hard to say. I would say there was 2 industrial resin printers that looked quite nice. Just because I like resin. I still think resin to me is that
What
kind
about
of
the
like
SLX?
anything. The SLX?
From Prusa?
I
You
didn't
just,
see it.
You just saw it earlier. Oh well,
No,
you
but
saw
you
it
said
earlier today.
Formnext.
Yeah, at Formnext. They had
Okay,
they had the bigger
if we're
one
including
there.
the SLX, I think the SLX door is one of the nicest doors
It wasn't
I've
there.
ever seen.
It wasn't there. It wasn't there. You're right. The older SLX, the bigger one, was there. This is like
Yeah.
a medium SLX.
I really like that size and that form factor. I will say I very liked the expanding foam printer. The one that was doing like the life-size
It was
benchy
doing
hulls.
boat hulls, and then they were giving them away, and people were actually taking them.
I mean, they were huge. Like, huge.
We are going to try to see when they get one in the States, if they can, like, send it to Florida first so I can print a boat and actually go out on the water with it. Eric R. Colby is asking about the dry box on the table. I will point out, this is not an official dry box. This is a prototype. And that was only made knowledgeable to me about 2 minutes before we went live. So it's technically not the real dry box, but it's prototype, which is kind of cool.
I will say, looks quite nice.
It is actually quite nice.
It's a really good mold texture as well. So this is something that not a lot of people pick up on. But when they've made the molds, they've bead blasted them in certain areas. To
Yeah,
give a
so
really nice texture.
you've got some areas that are like clear and others that are frosted. So you've got that, which is quite nice. It's got a hygrometer in there with a little plaque to tell you what is in it. You've got a pluggable, I guess, I don't know, filament exit. Personally, I'm not certain how useful this will be in a place like Florida. Without active drying, desiccant's kind of useless. This says to keep closed. I don't know why, but it says keep closed.
It's probably for moisture.
Oh no, this is where you put the desiccant.
Yeah.
It's where you put the desiccant. You put the desiccation media in there. It is a nice setup. I've been testing out the F box from Printed Solid. I quite like the F box. I think it's nice. It is clear, where this is like a frosted, tinted plastic. I actually prefer the clear better. It allows me to better see things without having a studio light in the way.
That does look sexier.
It does.
It does get rid of some of the usability. Usability for user experience.
Now, what would be nice, and this does fit over the new spool holders with the open print tags and stuff. If there was a way to like stack and lock them together, you can stack them vertically like this, but I'm thinking on like an index machine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by 2, so be able to stack them like this and have all of them feed out that way would be super nice. Necessary? No. A lot of extra work? Yes. But it would be something that I would like to see.
Yeah, very much so.
These are nice though. I need to get some in hand and see how well they seal. So something that I'm kind of particular about, and we've been testing it, we are almost at the 1-year mark with the poly dryer.
Oh.
So I have a poly dryer from Polymaker that we use all the time. Right, it's under heat.
Yep.
Then I have a second one which has been sealed.
Interesting.
It was sealed at 9% ambient humidity. Where do you think it is now?
I'm assuming 18 to 20.
Inside is around 50.
I'm going to say 20%.
That's closer to 40.
Really?
Really.
Well, that's a shit seal then.
Well, I don't know.
But it also depends over time. Like, even the gasket can absorb moisture, and then that moisture can go back into a dry zone.
The plastic can absorb moisture. So there are things like that, and I don't really have a good solution. I like the poly dryer system, because you can seal it and put it on a shelf.
Okay, you know what system I actually prefer the most? Because I saw it today. Was just a bloody super dry box.
Oh my god. Okay,
just
so
having a temperature-controlled blast chamber.
okay, we were in SMT, and it's something that we can't show you guys because there were things in it that we weren't allowed to show. But they had a, when I say a dry box, I mean a dry box. It is an industrial storage unit for like SMD, SMT components, right? So really, really tiny components that are very, very delicate to moisture. The entire, it was like a cabinet, was at 60 degrees Celsius at 0.2% ambient humidity. That is 0 with a dot, 2% ambient humidity. Effing dry.
Yep.
And
I would love to have one of them. Like putting
I actually think that would,
TPU in it would be great. Because in a factory,
it's like a
you know
molecular
what my
dryer.
biggest problem is?
It's
keeping all the filament dry, especially hot filament when you've not opened.
I live
the
in a
wheels
swamp,
yet.
man. I understand.
Like the problem I have is like if I want to like load my print farm up, I'm putting in like 20 reels of filament at a time. Like it's not a big print farm. We don't need a big print farm.
Right.
And I don't have 20 individual dryers, and I don't want to run 20 individual dryers because they're not very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
A properly hermetically sealed like super dry cabinet would be very power efficient, keep them perfectly dry.
Should,
I can open
yes.
them, pull them out, put them in a machine, I'm good.
You should just look at the price of one of those, and then you'll say, I think I'm
Guess
good.
how much?
Probably like 10 grand.
3.
3.
I googled it.
For one that size
For
was
one
3?
that size, 3 grand.
I'll buy one when we get home.
I know. I'm literally considering it.
No,
I
I will.
I've saved the link.
I have an issue with Florida and moisture and being able to say, I know this filament is dry, not because I put it in a dryer, because it is in a molecular dryer. It is literally
No, it's
sub
not a molecular
1%.
dryer. It is not a molecular dryer. I should
Mm.
state that. It does, however, have an electronic baffle, I believe. So when the humidity gets so low, it then uses the moisture baffle
So
to
cool.
throw it all out. But it's insanely cool.
Doug, with your humble brag, we don't need a big print farm about your printer
Yeah, that is
screen.
very true.
Yeah, you should move, Grant. Look, I love it out here. The people are generally quite nice.
You live closer to me.
I do.
It's a 1.5 hour flight.
But I have not. Nobody has made me an offer that includes a move to a similar house on a similar piece of property.
Yeah, but that's because you live in the middle of nowhere.
I don't care.
It's okay. I can get you a castle for cheaper than an apartment.
Yes, I know. I know. MLV is asking, what is it like to have EU internet? We had internet issues earlier on Prusa's symmetrical gigabit that I am literally hardwired into. So we're using Shane's cell phone.
I will
Thanks,
say,
Shane.
Grant's been bitching this entire trip about, oh, I need to like hotlink things and
What?
I need
I
to
said
get my
thank
thing
you.
working.
Well, the only thing I heard is like Shane's cell phone and thank you, and I'm like,
So someone in the chat asked how we're liking EU internet.
oh.
And I said we had internet issues and we're on a cell phone, on Shane's cell phone. Thank you, Shane.
Right. Whatever you do, don't.
I'm
swipe
swiping right on everything, Shane.
No.
It's what we do.
But yeah, no, continue on. Grant has been bitching about the internet the entire time because it works. And it's so nice. And because I've got EU roaming, I don't even have to worry about anything. I'm just like, yeah, I'm on cellular. I don't care.
Okay.
And Grant's like,
I
oh,
get to
need
talk
get a
about
SIM
I get to
card
talk
and-
about what we did. I get to talk about what we did. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited for this. We bought a burner phone. And it's a burner phone that is dual SIM capable, 1 physical SIM, 1 eSIM. It was a Moto G 2024, I think. And because for me, for a month of roaming data is $50 a month. For Amber, it's $12 a day, or she can go up to a more expensive plan, and it's like $100 a month or whatever. So we did 7 days in Germany, 7 days in Prague. The cost of that was $26 in eSIMs. Mind you, we're using Roamify. I've had issues with them giving us consistent data speeds.
I do think that's more like the service that you're buying it through, because we're on the same network. We're both on the Vodafone network, I have zero issues.
I don't look.
Grant has been having
It's
connection
their.
issues.
It's not them having connection issues. We're getting throttled to 5 meg up and down.
And I think that is because you've
And,
got
like,
it through a weird service.
To be clear, 5 meg up and down is generally fine
I'm
for
surprised you were what did you say you were using? Romify.
Yeah, Romify.
So I'm surprised you aren't using the Holofly that
So
we used for China, because they also do Europe.
I was looking at Holofly. They were like double the cost.
Really?
Yeah.
Because like if I set all of Europe, unlimited data, 5G, it's
No data share though. I need data share.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you can still hotspot off that. They don't know.
You sure?
It's just hotspot.
All right. So just go from today for a week.
Yeah, today for a week. There you go. 5 days, 17 quid.
I paid less. I paid $13 for 7 days.
8 days, 25 quid. £3
Yeah.
a day.
No. No, I'm paying less. But it is coming with some restrictions, obviously, some things I have to work on. But you know what I would say? And literally, we have a phone on a hotspot. One of us has it on us at all time. And it means that we just hotspot it. Amber uses it, I use it, and it's been working really, really well. And in fact, the stream at Formnext was done over that connection.
That was really smooth. That was
It was
connection.
incredibly smooth. I was heavily impressed, and this has proven that this system works. We were originally going to do wired hotspot to a GLINet modem or router, so that the phone can do just the internet side, then the router can do the routing side. But we had so many connectivity issues with the USB connection between the phone and the router that I said, screw it, we're going to the backup, which is phone is hotspot, router is repeater. And then we found like we really don't go far enough away from each other that it's that big of a deal. And then I found out that in Germany and in the Czech Republic, I get 5 gigs of free data through my plan. And I don't need roaming, anything. So we use the Wi-Fi phone, but when I go far enough away from Amber, like the other night when we were out dancing and her dance shoes broke, the heel shattered. I came back to get her sandals she could dance in. I just turned on my mobile data for that time. It was great. It was great. Dougal4144 asks, what upgrades did you make for the audio in the past year? None. 0.
We changed some settings, if that's what you're noticing, in OBS, but that was pretty much it.
No, it's a different... We're on different mics, you dingus. These are our wireless mics. These are Comica Boom X D2 Pros, so they're wireless. My body pack is over here on a charger. Jacob's is on a...
Mine's not on charge, but the battery's on.
Oh, no, it is on a charger.
Oh, no, it is on charge. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, the battery's going to go down.
So we're using wireless mics right now because we didn't want to have 2 microphones. These also record 24-bit lossless audio to the packs themselves.
It's not 32-bit, unfortunately.
It's not, but 24-bit's fine. You won't hear the difference.
It's mostly for peaking.
You won't hear the difference.
Data capture
I
in the higher
promise
bits.
you won't hear the difference.
Not in regular speaking.
I can have you listen to it
We've
on
peaked
my...
a couple of times.
That's fine. I can have you... Well, we peaked on there, see, because I'm adding 4 dB here.
Yeah.
The body packs are recording at 0 dB gain.
Ah, fair enough.
So while we might be peaking to them, we are not peaking to our own
I'd be
mics.
interested to hear what you guys think, if it does sound better or not.
Yeah,
Because my microphone setup at home is a proper studio setup.
mine is too.
So it'll be interesting to hear if this sounds
Mine is
better
too.
to you guys or not.
Yeah, I have a Samsung Q2U at home. You have a Behringer, right?
Yeah, I do have quite a cheap Behringer
I think you have a...
setup.
It's a Samsung SM58 clone,
Yeah.
I think.
But it's still a good quality mic with a good quality DAC going into the computer directly. So it's still a good setup. It's probably one of the cheapest ways you can get like studio quality like audio.
They can't feel any difference, I guess.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, I would say, so we talked with a lot of content creators, actually quite a few like newer content creators. We had Zaxman brought us his friends over who were like newer content creators, and they were just kind of asking advice. I said, here's the best advice I can give any content creator. Your phone is more than enough video. You don't need any more quality video than what your phone is capable of. What you do need is better audio. And, you know, wireless mics are cheap as chips. These Comicas, the Boom X D2 Pros, it must be the Pros. because they can do USB out. This is literally running right to my computer right now.
Though I will say,
They're like $100.
Big piece of advice for if you are using your phone, soften the image slightly if your camera app allows you to turn down the in-body sharpening.
Fair.
Because mobile phones tend to over-sharpen things to make them look higher quality.
Yeah, you want to turn off any of the post-processing BS in phones.
Not all of the post-processing, because a lot of that is why they look good. But the sharpening side is the big thing that you go, oh, it's a mobile phone.
Yep.
Also, if you can change the recording frame rate.
I mean, dude.
Because a lot of them do it 60 FPS, lower it to 30 or 25.
I like it at 60.
No, it feels more cinematic.
I like the 60.
That's the telltale sign it's a mobile phone, is there's no motion blur. You need the motion blur.
Reliant said he had fun walking around with the 360, but the sound was bad. I have an X3 as well, and I actually find the sound to be more than comfortable. Doug said, hey, Grant, how did he get the cojones actually hit the record button? It's pretty easy.
Drinks.
It's pretty easy. It really, the best thing you can do is just start recording videos. Take your first 10 videos, delete them all, and then redo it again, over and over and over again.
You know what works for me? It isn't that. It's even lazier than that. It's I don't care. Like, doing a YouTube video is less about I care about what I'm putting forward, and doing in a they will either watch it for the content or just do it anyway.
You are less shy than most people, right?
It has been broken out of me, though, doing business. Well, I've done public speaking.
Yeah.
And that is also like my defense mechanism for public speaking is they're not really there to listen to me. They're just there because they have to listen to me. And because of that, I can say what I want. I'm going to make them laugh once. I'm going to piss off and then get a drink.
If you guys saw some of our videos, like when we did the Smurf pie face video, that was all filmed on GoPro Hero 7 Black. I prefer the Hero 7 Blacks, or like the Hero 5 to Hero 7 Black, for the sole reason that they are the last GoPros to actually have an HDMI port built into them. All the Hero 8 and above need the HDMI port. You have to add the media mod on it, which means you have to buy extra crap. So I'm okay with that. I literally have like one of our here, I'll put it on the table so people can kind of see. This is one of the cable bags that we use. This is the cable bag that stays on me. It's got spare SSDs in it. This is a SM863A 960 gig SSD. We've got dummy batteries for the Atomos screen, dummy batteries for the cameras. We've got Sony NPF batteries. Upside down ones are ones that need to be charged. Ones that are right side up are ones that don't. We have some crappy lights that are more than adequate for like 95% of what we need to do.
I will say though, getting good quality mobile lights can save you.
It can be quite good. Is it necessary?
I won't recommend the strip lights, I find, because they're just quite bulky for what they're worth. Like, if you want just light, tiny little pocket light.
That Zhiyun is
this
quite
is probably one of the best
value.
purchases I've ever made. Now, this is a 40-watt
Don't shine it at the camera. Shine it behind you.
Now, bear in mind, this is like a black matte thing.
That's a black matte wall here. That's so bright.
It's very bright.
Yeah.
This will light up an entire factory if you need it.
Yep. That's a 40-watt light.
And the 20-watt version, that isn't this. It's like the C20 or something. It's an RGB panel. It's got a magnetic back, so you can slap it on things and leave it.
This has a magnetic back. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
it's a crappy light. It's got a magnetic back. I don't care.
And the fact it's 20 watts is a lot of light output, enough even in daytime to color a wall.
This doesn't even tell me how many watts it is.
It's probably 5 watts.
Yeah, it's probably not much. But the other thing, if you are looking for action cameras and don't want to spend GoPro money, find old Sony action cams, the 4K ones specifically. They're normally quite cheap. They often come with the wireless remote. Everything on this is waterproof. Oh, Shane's got
Shane,
you're looking an alarm going off. He's got an alarm
Shane's
going
looking for
off.
his phone. It's here.
Oh, it's right here.
You're looking for your phone. It's here.
The other thing that would be a good idea is to always have batteries. Always have spare batteries.
We were trying to break the ADHD cycle.
Oh, yeah, were you? Okay. I mean, I was going to have
Jacob.
Jacob.
We been banned from talking about camera equipment?
I think we are.
I think we have. My Lumix is better than Glance, and that's how we're going to end it.
And you paid how much?
1,174 for a Lumix S5 Mark II.
And I paid less than that for our entire rig, including an Atomos Ninja 5.
Sorry, but your camera's shit.
It's an A6500. It's 2 generations old.
And mine's brand new.
And I bought it used for $385.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad at all.
6K open gate now.
I don't
And
care.
I've got a full HDMI port. Suck it.
That is the one thing I'm jealous of.
And
But
the,
you know what I
gave
have that you
Amber
don't?
the camera for like 30 seconds. The first comment she gave back to me, damn, the ibis in this is good. I'm already winning her over.
Ibises are birds.
Don't care.
Cool. My camera can record to these.
Yeah, well, I
These
didn't
are
spend the
cheap.
€100 extra to
These are
get the
cheap,
X version.
And they're fast.
If you want to record to SSD, just pay $100 more, get the Mark II X.
Or just get an Atomos Ninja and
I
have a
can't
dual.
be bothered with that.
Get dual recording setup so you have redundancy
it stops
when
you
you
from being
accidentally put your camera in 1-minute loop mode.
Yeah,
and
I did it
leave me with how many 1-minute clips do I have, Jacob?
Like 50 1-minute clips
It's
because it
so
would record
bad.
1 minute, end the clip, start another 1-minute clip. The
oh my
editors
God.
are actually gonna kill me. Well, that's a them problem. Good job I'm not paying them.
Yeah, good thing I'm paying them, I think.
To be fair, it should be really easy. You can batch them together and make one master clip in like 5 minutes. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Dougal said, my dad can beat your dad.
Good for them. Keep it in the bedroom.
Jesus Christ.
Unless they don't want to, then it's up to them.
I guess.
Hey, don't look at me like that.
Shane, these always go off the rails. But, guys,
There is no rails at this point.
I mean, that's fair.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
It's true. And, you know, Doug said, know what I have that neither of you do? This segue to our sponsor. Thank you to Prusa 3D for allowing us to use their awesome set, which, yes, the wall of circuit boards still behind us, but it does really weird things with cameras, so they block it now.
But they've given us like this amazing
There's a
space.
robot arm in here.
There's a robot
but
on
we
there.
don't know how to use it.
There's a cool ass printer here. They've given us the light
do?
to borrow.
Damn.
I mean, I know how
There's
to
an
use it.
A7S3 back there.
Stop getting on cameras.
It's not an
Well, thank you,
A7S3 in
Prusa.
my pants. I'm just happy to see you. But yes, huge thank you to Prusa for letting us walk around, film, and be general Florida men. First and last time? This is the 3rd time
Studio.
in the studio. This is my 2nd time in the studio.
Yes, the first time live stream.
In the studio, yes. I have been on Prusa Live before, though.
Oh, that is true.
Yes, but that was in Florida.
It was in
Actually,
Florida.
that's right. I've been on Prusa Live.
I mean, they literally cut our internet connection, so they clearly wanted us off.
I wonder why.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, it's so true. Literally, and yeah, the stream is literally powered by Shane.
Yeah.
Go check out Shane over on Printables, made by Weskter or something. I don't know how you actually say his name wrong. You can go download your own mini Shane. Wexker. Yes, you can go download your own mini Shane and feel the same disdain for the world that we do. Check it out, printables.com.
4 versions.
There are 4 versions, yes, and I love them all.
No,
Yeah.
not just that one. It's all-
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, it is not Shane's first model.
Yeah. Thank you to
from Wex.
Prusa for bringing us out here and actually showing me such a really nice time. The factory's amazing. The people are better. The printers are damn good. And now I've actually seen how they're built. I can give you the thumbs up approval. Jacob approved.
It's true.
Something else. I was gonna jump.
Mad Cat USA for the $4.99 to the ad free. Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciated. Even though Mad Cat's on the team, so I think that's a business expense. What is the Core 1L printing?
I believe it's the rocket
It's the
engine.
rocket engine. We just threw the rocket engine on
Damn,
there.
that's looking clean.
Yep.
Yo, that's looking clean.
It's like it's a printer that's designed to work really
Oh
well.
my god, it's like it's a printer made by a competent company.
You guys want to know a secret about this machine? It's not an official machine. It's a prototype.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's a prototype.
It's damn good.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yep. You wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could sit there and gone down to production.
Nah, we ain't doing that
piss
shit.
off the customer.
That takes way too much time.
Well, if we could find like someone that we knew as the customer, we could have done it with their machine and then signed it or something stupid. Would have been funny. It would have devalued it, yes.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, just looking at their machine would have devalued it because it's you.
Oh, and Doug just got his 1440 filament.
Nice.
Neat.
Nice. But yeah. Oh yeah, and Zach's man's in there. Thanks, Zach. It was Zach's man. It was cool meeting you. Can you hit it with a hammer?
No, we're not going to.
I mean, technically.
Not gonna hit the printer with a hammer.
Shane will actually murder me.
But I don't have a hammer, but in theory, there's really, unless you don't hit, as long as you don't hit the acrylic, it's
You
fine.
your own risk with the $5. Appreciate you both. What you do on your streams is a blessing. Go fuck you, Shane. They love us. They love us talking about.
Can you be nice to people, Jacob?
That is how I'm nice to people. I'm British.
Well,
Pissing people off is like how we
I now
say,
have
like,
to
we
mark
actually
this
care.
stream as not family friendly on Spotify.
I
so.
don't care.
I care.
I'm looking for the hammer to speed up to.
Hammer. There's probably not a hammer, but there's definitely pliers. You can start pulling our fingernails off. MLV with the €2 saying, "Wish I could be in Prague now. Problems at work." That's all
Aw.
good, dude.
Sorry, we made Prague worse by being here.
Yes.
You're not supposed to agree with that. You're not supposed to agree with that. You're supposed to be like,
no.
no.
Ones that I can personally vouch for.
But did we invert it because Amber's here and that balances the scales?
I think
It's-
right
it's
now
a
it
different
right
level.
now it's 2 thumbs down for you and I, and 1 thumb up for Amber.
That is true.
So, but guys, we are going to get going. It is almost 9 o'clock here in Prague. Check out Prusa. Links are going to be down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, get subscribed, and all those things. Check out the Core One L. It is a cool
Seriously,
machine.
I've seen the production lines now. I can tell you the level of care that is going into these machines.
There's a lot of effing printers here.
There's so many.
There are way more printers now than there were last time we were here.
We literally made the factory must grow meme because seriously, this factory is growing.
Like, somebody in our Discord was like, "Oh, that farm is just full of Mark IVs and Mark IVs. Where's the farm of Core One?" And literally like 20 minutes later, we were in the area of the Core One farm, and I took a selfie pointing at all the machines saying, "That's where they are." He's like, "Well, that farm looks smaller." And I said, "It's not about the size, it's about how you use it. This is what we do around here." But
well,
yeah,
compared to their print farm, the size now definitely does matter because it kept growing.
I would actually think they've broken their own Guinness World Record. I think
easy.
I think they have more machines
Easy.
running
100%
now than the
easy.
Guinness World Record. But yeah, Mad Cat says it's only noon there. I know. All right, y'all, we're out. Jacob, since you have it written down,
I've done
I
it
can
properly
see your
this
notes.
time. I've done it properly this
I can
time.
see your notes.
You know what? It's really nice not having a load of monitors
Oh, your
glitching
notes
out.
don't go away when I just click something else.
No, but I can make it go
Oh, but
away.
the stream went away.
Did you want my notes to go away?
No, I want you to try to do it from memory.
Fine, I can make that happen. Once I do that, there you go.
Piled 3D printers, doesn't Slant have more? I think, if I'm correct, Slant reached out to us. Let me make sure it was Slant to do a podcast.
That'd be
Let
cool.
me verify. Let me verify.
See, he's doing it so I forget
have
what I
any
just
of
read.
those open anymore. Okay, I guess all those notifications went away. Let me check my Instagram. I don't care, Instagram. Don't change shit. Stop changing things. Where are my effing messages, Instagram? There they are. That is terrible. I hate that. And yes, it was Slant 3D. They will be on an upcoming podcast. So if you guys want to see that kind of stuff, let me know. And we can talk about the time that Slant actually got stole some business from us. It was completely legal, well above board. Yes, it totally did.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
I was like 8 times their price.
I mean, I'm just really looking forward to talking to them because they made their own machines as well. So you're going to have like 2 machine manufacturers and service being able to just bounce. That's going to be a crazy.
It's going to be a great show. So if you guys do want to see that, make sure you get subscribed, leave a like. Jacob, send them out.
Happy to. So remember, everyone, check out the sponsors of today, Prusa, for taking us out here. Make sure you check out all of the links below.
And Shane.
And Shane.
Yeah.
Go print your own Shane.
Go print your own Shane.
Seriously, this Shane is happy.
And
look at
tag us on Twitter or Instagram so we can share it too.
100%. But as always, everyone, stay safe out there. Don't forget to call your loved ones. And as always, keep making awesome.
You missed something.
What did I miss?
Yeah, I know, that like half second of you just like...
I shat the bed for a minute. So I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah, I got him though.
Really,
You got
I've
it
been
right.
doing it in my head
You
over
got
the
it
last 5
right.
minutes.
You got it right.
Oh my god, Grant.
This is what we do here. Take care,
We do a
all.
little bit of trolling.
Yep,
Everyone,
it's probably still
sleep
snowing
well.
outside. I'm going to go freeze. Okay, bye. Love you all.
And there's no after stream.
There's no after
There's no after stream. Goodbye.
Nope.
Go
Bye.
sleep.